Hey everybody.
We finally made it, Stuart, to this
Yes,
point.
finally
The
made it to this day in our lives.
the epic sequel to Mission America, sort of.
That's right. Mission America 2. Dun dun
The
dun.
Reckoning, dum dum dum, the resonance or resurgence or lots of R words.
Yes. The radical.
Mm,
Rad.
redemption, retaliation. Uh,
Return.
yep, simple. Return,
Ridiculous.
redemption.
Hmm.
Uh, this is going on a tangent, hasn't it, Stuart?
Yes. People
I
can probably tell we're both tired.
Yeah, yeah, but
Captain Ron Phillips says, "Who made the 3D figures of you guys? Looks very accurate." That was done by Fred,
Mhm,
a friend of mine, and he works for gaming companies and stuff in the
mhm,
Toronto
mhm,
area
mhm.
and a few other places, and he whipped them up for us. So thank you.
Yeah,
Um,
we don't
I
use them
think
that much,
I don't think
but
I look like me, but I think my jaw's a little too square, but that's
well,
okay.
we took really high-end orthographics of us, so he did very good reference to actual skins based on the texture match based on actual skins, so it's kind of very cool process. And we don't use them
Yes,
that much, but they're kind of like a specialist thing because it means that I can do custom angles of us, which is pretty cool. Whereas the other pictures are like that's the angle. I know that I moved your head this way and this way, and your eye line's actually different. I had to move our eye line separately, which is a
cool.
bit silly and bit absurd, but pretty fun.
I say Tom Zeros 48 says accurate, but you both look less friendly than your true selves. That's because we're meant to look badass.
Bad to the bone, but in a good way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share this, and then you can talk to
Yeah.
people.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us. First of all, this is exciting for us because we've been hinting at this for a while, and I'm glad you guys could make it. So this is like our special new campaign, Mission America 2. We're going to talk about it in detail. You can ask us questions. We'll let you in on some of the perks, which are a lot of them are very exclusive. There's very few, limited number, and you guys are here. So when we launch the campaign live with you guys, you're going to be the first on board to scoop these up if you really want them.
I think it's fair to say we're both nervous about this one because we're putting everything on the line for this one.
Yeah,
So we're hoping you guys will support us and kick some
yeah,
ass because we haven't done one of these in a
yeah.
long old time.
Yeah, this probably won't be a 2 hour live stream. Might just be an hour. We'll see how it goes. But we do want to show you all the perks and show you the hype the excitement that we've got for it because there's some really cool stuff that we get to offer you this time, which is fun. And if you guys can super chat during this process to help out the channel as well, that's also very appreciated. Even if you can't contribute to the Indiegogo campaign, but can send a $5 super chat or something, it's all going to be going to help the goal of what this campaign's all about. So another way to do so, of course, is PayPal, which is usually better because PayPal doesn't take 30% off the top like YouTube does, but all the links for that are in the descriptions of each video. Also the Teespring store and all the cool stuff. So you can check all that out as well. But we do have some super exciting, very limited edition things for this campaign. And since you guys are here, like I said, you're the first in line to get to see what's going on. And if you're really interested, you can scoop them up before anybody else because some of them are very, very limited, but well worth it. We're hoping so. But yeah, we're hoping to get some questions from you guys. Some, you know, asking us about the campaign. That would really be great because we'd love to answer those questions. All the things we have planned, all the things we have. It's we're both excited and a little nervous about this one, but that's okay.
And tired,
As
as you said.
always, yeah. Oh yeah, today's just been I find when I wake up, I usually hit my brick wall around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then I have these lives at 5, so I got to pick myself back up for them. So that's okay. I'm drinking like a caffeinated peach drink to help out. So
It's quite important. So Stuart, shall I just launch it so people can click on it here and now?
if you want, sure,
Because then people can actually go to it and find it and give and
sure.
or not.
All right, so this is guys going live, I guess.
Trekyards Mission America Dos.
Dos.
Okay. Review and launch.
Did you review it already? Is it all good?
Yep.
Spelling?
I mean,
Okay,
I've been
cool.
trying all day, Stuart. If it's not,
I know
I'll fix
you
it.
have. I'm just making sure for the fans.
You're busting my balls. And
Go.
It's launched.
Go. Sweet.
And
All right, so
if I refresh this, it should say, yes, we are now live. There we go.
Good.
You can now help us out if you so wish.
Now,
and now we can talk about it.
Yeah, did you want to share the video with them first so they can kind of see what we're going on about beforehand with us already having said it? Or what do you want to do as far as that goes?
That's a great question, Stuart.
So we could start with it now and finish it with it later for more people that show up, maybe. I don't know, because I'm really proud of the video that we did and that you edited. It's really fantastic.
11 minutes, so it's quite a long one. But could do. Let me just make the video live as well, so people can actually look at it.
Okay.
Because there's multiple step process to this.
And in the meantime, guys, 62 of you here. Let's everybody hit the like button. Let's get up to at least 50 likes for this video to start out with. Hopefully, we'll get more here. We were kind of debating whether we should have done a TNG review today, and while we were launching this, and kind of then mention at the end because we thought we might get more viewers. But then we thought, no, we're going to do this, and then tomorrow and the day after, kind of thing, and. We're also going to do live updates on this campaign,
yes.
With maybe introducing some new perks and things midway through, and just keep you guys updated and kind of jazz.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Captain Foley.
And I'm cool stuff, and we are back doing Indiegogo.
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can probably play the video. So let me just load it up in Premiere, and then we can show the video live, and then we can questions can come in. We can take questions, and then we'll jump back in at the end of the video and address them. And then I guess I'll talk to you on Facebook because we'll have to mute our microphones and just stay quiet for 11 minutes as we talk, because pre-recorded us versus live us. What's better? Well, neither.
Well, I'm going to hit mute for this while it's playing because, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk on Facebook. We'll try finishing off the thing. I've got lots of little things I've got to think about. So yeah, I guess guys, it's now live, so you can now give at your heart's content, take a look at all the amazing perks, and just check out this video, which is the Indiegogo video, which again you can see on its own in the channel. And yes, if you want to mute your mic, I will put us live in a 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Captain Foley.
And we are back doing an Indiegogo campaign.
It's been a while. We haven't done an Indiegogo campaign in quite a while. But we do have a few trips and things lined up for the next year and maybe into next year and a half or so.
This is very much a campaign to allow us to do 4 trips that we have planned, 2 that are more definite, 2 that we'd like to do, but the more we raise, the more guaranteed we can do. Because if we raise the funds now, we don't have to do 4 campaigns.
First trip is really exciting for me. This is Viva la Trekyards, I guess, because we're going to be flying into Vegas in August for the largest Star Trek convention, I think it's fair to say, on the planet, Star Trek Las Vegas. I haven't been to this since 2013. I went with Sylvia before Trekyards even existed, so I'm eager to go back now that Trekyards is a thing. With the commander, we'll both be there. I'm sure people will recognize us. It's going to be great to actually see you guys and be able to meet you guys there.
Yeah, I haven't been since about 2008. A lot has changed in the Trek world, and obviously my part of the Trek world. As a mecca of Star Trek fans, we thought this year is the right year to go show our faces, show the Trekyards banner, and just do kind of meet and greets every day.
The cost of the flights and stuff will be covered by this Indiegogo. We do have the tickets, the hotel, and all that already booked and ready to go. So it's already a thing that we're doing, regardless of what happens, pretty much. But we just wanted to let you guys know that we will be there. We're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Well, it's fair to say we're doing some ambitious trips here, and with ambitious trips needs funding. And so our goal is the highest we've ever done, with probably the best perks we've ever done. Really, and we'll talk about those in a little bit, but really exciting. And just look down the page, some just superbly cool, superbly limited, and just any Trek fan would be proud to have them in their home, we hope. But the second trip, we're going to the Enterprise. Sort of. We're visiting the old Star Trek Continues sets. They're a shooting set, as opposed to the ever-amazing Star Trek original set tour done by James Cawley and Ticonderoga. That is the museum. That is the flawless reproduction of everything. But it's now very much a museum. It's only for tours. But the Continue sets, now called Neutral Zone, is a shooting set. Everything's ready to light. Everything's ready to film. Every set is ready to go. And we plan to do the most epic Constitution class, both in-universe and as a set. Tour, look at so many good videos, so many cool things.
As you said, we've been to Ticonderoga. We've seen James Cawley's amazing sets. I'm looking forward to seeing the Star Trek Continues sets, because Star Trek Continues is one of the, probably safe to say, one of the best fan series, holding very true to the original aesthetic and feel of Star Trek. So I'm looking forward to getting on those sets, and lots of cool stuff that we have planned for that. And like Samuel said, it's a shooting set. It's ready to go as far as lighting and stuff goes, so it'll be much easier in that regards.
Well, it's doubly nice because we're not going to be rushed. All these 4 trips have distinct amount of times we have for everything and a little bit extra. And not just that, but with my contacts in the fan film community, we might have some extras turning it. But how cool would it be to see some Captain Foley in the captain's chair, talk about the Connie, with some crew behind him in costume? I mean, that just makes it even cooler.
We have another trip planned as well. Since I said
Still this year, guys. It's ambitious.
We took a year off of trips, but we're going to make up for it this year. In October is the second biggest, I think it's safe to say, Star Trek convention on the planet. The biggest one in Europe for sure, and that's Star Trek Birmingham. Now, Samuel has, of course, come over to here, to this side of the pond a few times. I've never once been over there in my entire life. I'm a huge Sherlock Holmes fan, so I'm looking forward to that kind of stuff as well. Plus, to see Samuel and his family, and then, of course, go to Birmingham, the biggest and the second biggest Star Trek convention. It's a lot to take on in a year.
And it's nice because I went to the destination event last year and it was absolutely amazing. That's where we got most of the prints you're going to be getting in this Indiegogo campaign. Amazing opportunity. I know the organisers, I know lots of people there, and I was recognised often. It was an amazing experience to see people, and I mean, that is a mecca of Star Trek. You're going to go there if you're really hardcore Trek fans. And so me and Stuart both walking around, it's going to be fun. And with each of these 4 trips, we'll do meetups in the close area. So London meetups, Birmingham meetups, with the 2 of us. And the 4th trip, Stuart, that's probably a next year trip. But again, this campaign is to try and raise, if we can, everything in one big go. So we have the funds so we can go at a certain time. Because the next one is kind of up to them time-wise. You guys have heard of Star Trek Online. It's pretty much the property in Star Trek that's keeping sort of prime timeline, visual continuity, canon-y, like that all stuff, it's Star Trek Online. And we've had an open invitation to see them for a couple of years now, and we want to take them up on that in 2020, early 2020, but obviously at that time that works for them, because they have lots of things going on. It's a bit of a process, and we would love to have the funds just be able to fly in to the Cryptic Studio, talk to everyone there, do sort of a mini documentary of Star Trek Online, and so we'll be on that side of America, we can see Doug and some other great designers in LA as well. So it's 4 ambitious trips, 4 parts of 2 years. Now, obviously, if we don't get all the funds, we'll do what we can, do separate Indiegogos, but the perks here are so exciting. Speaking of perks, Stuart, you've been doing some cool stuff as well.
I have. As you guys know from previous Indiegogo campaigns, we have had comm badges before, the Trekyards branded comm badges. We have a few of the original resin ones left over. They're a very limited number. We have new ones, new fancy upgraded ones coming from a great friend of the channel who does some fantastic work. So you got things like this. The Trekyards badge. It's got a nice magnetic backing, so you can use it for cosplay. And there's this one. Check that out. But that's not all. There's also 2 others that we have, which we'll introduce later in the campaign, both individually and in some bundle packages where you can get the complete set. So a few options for you guys should you be interested in that.
So one thing we have that's amazing with other campaigns is prints. We're at a lot of different conventions to get celebrities that you know and love to sign some cool things. And when I say celebrities, I mean legends. This one I'm particularly proud of. William Shatner signed Enterprise. I mean, I'm so proud to see him sign this, 1 foot away from me. And not just, the most iconic William Shatner, but another legend, Walter Koenig. And you can see, again, beautiful prints. Cool. And if you're not a biggest fan of TOS, I mean, who isn't? But we also have Mr. Worf, Michael Dorn himself, signed Enterprise D. Again, beautiful. And if you like DS9, we've also got Nana Visitor and Rene Aubergenois signed DS9s. And that's just some of them. We got so many. That's just some cool highlights. I mean, come on, William Shatner. I love it. I love it.
And I think it's worth pointing out too that those are all original renders done by Samuel.
Yep.
So it's a nice mix of Trekyards and celebrity all in one.
Limited as well. Limited. There's literally like, I mean, you'll see the ones we got as perks. That's it. No more exist.
But if you're not really into the actors or whatever, you're more into the designers of the ships. Don't worry, we've got you covered. We've got signed prints, again, original renders by Samuel, but signed prints from Rick Sternbach, John Eves, Doug Drexler, even the Okudas. Again, you come to Trekyards for the ships, after all. That's the main focus of our show. And the designers are our friends, they're great people.
Side note there, everything we're showing, everything in this campaign, we actually have in stock. That's part of the point. So everything you donate and get, it will be sent off as soon as me and Stuart meet up. But speaking of Trek, there's also non-Trek, because we love non-Trek other things as well. But look at this. Orville signed by Isaac himself. How cool is that? And again, limited, but just really cool. Maybe you love Babylon 5. I do. Here's Babylon 5, signed by Lita herself. I can keep going. But we have things from Battlestar and Firefly and more.
On this end over here, I've got some, again, Battlestar Galactica prints. If we are also known for Fleet Yards, of course. That's our spin-off show talking about all other sci-fi. So we've got some signed prints by Eric Chu, who's a fantastic friend, again, of the channel.
And Eric Chu, you should know, designed the Battlestar Galactica.
Oh man,
I mean, that's the guy. So it's just cool stuff. I mean, they're all great posters. They're all great for your home. They're all limited, and we do know they're more expensive than previous campaigns. But the fact is that we went to conventions and bought them signed from the actors, and mostly from the UK. And so the exchange rate is what it is. And so our prices reflect that, because we still need to get the budget for these trips.
And as a bonus, if you get more than one print, we're going to throw in an exclusive signed print of Samuel and myself. Not that we're anybody special, but you might be interested in a little bonus giveaway as far as that goes. So,
so that's 2 of any large print.
Yep.
And if you get more than 2, we'll probably throw in another little something. So thank you, because we really, really want to do these trips and get the funding straight away, just so we are confident to go ahead. Because like I said, we have some problems before. We've got a plan. We've got the prints. But not just prints, Stuart. There's another little freebie thing.
There are. I've been hard at work creating a bunch of great bonus things, such as Trekyards branded stickers. Got vinyl stickers. We got little Trekyards clings. These are good for sticking to windows or metal. We also got the big Trekyards bumper stickers. We have a bunch of different kinds available. Coasters, things like that. So we got a bunch of really cool bonus giveaways that we're just going to include with your perks. We're going to throw a couple stickers or whatever. See, we got a bunch of stuff.
Well, and speaking of bonus, I mean, the few of you that will actually get these perks to help us actually do the travel, you're helping the rest of the audience, the rest of the fan base, the rest of people who might watch in the future. All these videos for all these 4 trips will be out for free for all of you. So once you support us and help us reach our goal, and hopefully beyond, who knows, then the content will start coming out, and it's just cool bonuses. And again, lives from Vegas, lives from Bridge Enterprise, all these cool content. And obviously you can just support to get a Trekyards episode. We always have that as a perk. It's a lot less, and we love the little bit of support. And do any topic that you have us talk about. It doesn't have to be a ship, and we'll just discuss it on the show. And
keep in mind, guys, in October, it's 5 years for Trekyards. We've been around 5 years already. So much more great content to come. But if you if you're new to Trekyards, we have a huge back catalog of videos. Go check them out. As Rob Burnett says, whenever he talks about Trekyards, you're going to get sucked down the rabbit hole. There's so many great videos.
And obviously you want to see me and Stuart together again, don't you? It's always a lot of fun. We have such good chemistry, and you guys always love seeing that. And I'm sure, because we are daft, we'll do more videos than what we are promoting now while on these trips, because we like doing cool things.
Anyway, guys, I think that's it for this campaign video. Check all the perks down below. Scoop up what you can. If you want a limited edition print, grab it now, because they'll probably go quick. And stay tuned to Trekyards channel, because we're going to be doing live updates on the campaign, as well as showing you some extra stuff that we might be adding later down the road. So stay tuned for all that cool content as well.
Any amount will help us to get to our goal, and anywhere close to the goal is also amazing. Don't feel bad if you can't donate. Sharing is a great way, because, like I said, great stuff, great ideas. We are trying to do this all for you, so if you can, just share the word on any Facebook page, or just there are many platforms. Think of one, share it, and who knows, one person might see it and think, damn, I want a Crusher print Enterprise D, who knows, and each one will get us a lot closer to the goal. So thank you all in advance for either some donation, just some sharing, or just joining our lives and being part of the community. We always appreciate you. As just said, we try and do it for you. Because it does take, I mean, it's quite draining to go out and fly across the world and film stuff for you. But we love it, and we want to do more. So thank you in advance, from me anyway, Commander Coggins.
And as well from me, Captain Foley.
Bye, guys. And hello.
So there you go, guys.
And our Stuart's audio is going to be blown out because I had to change the settings.
Rawr. Sorry.
Yeah, the Indiegogo was... The Skype was fine with the Indiegogo videos, just a whole thing. But hello! We are back. I mean, you guys are still watching the thing, but yeah. That was fun.
It was. And I'm excited to
talk about it.
Yeah, to talk about it and just to talk about the things we've got, the perks. There's a lot of great stuff there, as you guys saw. A lot of stuff people have been requesting for a long time, such as comm badges, new style comm badges and stuff.
Some crazy cool stuff like comm badges.
Yeah, there's 4 different styles, 3 of which you can buy independently, or you can buy the set with all 4 included. So there's a special edition one in there. So
yeah, we've been planning this at least conceptually for what, 7 months, 8 months.
Oh yeah, easily.
Easily,
yeah.
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that was an 11-minute video, and we're already $280 in. Let me just refresh to check.
Wow,
280,
cool.
2%. Got 3 backers already. Although they haven't sent me an email yet, which I'm a bit worried about because I like those emails. But that's okay. But yeah, someone got a William Shatner, which I mean we can go through the prints in a minute. We've got a William Shatner. I think someone gave 20 without a perk because our 20 isn't taken up. But yeah, we're already 2% the way there. The ball has started rolling. And yeah, we can just talk about it now, can't we? But let's talk to the chat for a second. Any people, super chat, conversations, any things we can talk? Yeah.
There are 2 super chats, and Brian Fuller just made an observation. He says Stuart has a dad shirt on. Oh my god. Yeah, bought this at Old Navy. It's got the jellyfish on it. Ta-da! It's very nice. I like it. If you don't like it, I don't care. I'm a dad. I can wear a dad shirt. But we have 2 super chats. Asian Pirate puts in $2. Rack the Geno funds. Roll that beautiful footage. That came in just as this video was starting.
So true.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Michael Elliott puts in $5. After all the road tripping, let's get drunk again real soon. Okay, Samuel? Pretty Britty. And hashtag Foley holds it down. Love you guys.
We'll see if he holds it down next time. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. After the stream, I don't remember anything for like a good 2 or 3 hours. But that's another story. You don't need to hear that part. You saw me.
Yeah, we all saw you, Stuart. But it's great to see things you didn't remember. And Smedley Do Right says, "What is Mission America 2 Indiegogo?" He's confused by the entire premise. So if you were to summarize Mission America 2 Indiegogo, what is it? For those who might not understand what the hell we're doing.
Well, Mission America 1, we did an Indiegogo campaign to raise funds for that, and that's where we went to LA, we went to Denver Comic-Con, we went to Montreal, we went to Ticonderoga sets. We did a 2-week-long trip where Samuel and myself got together, did quite a few things, hit a few different spots, got a whole bunch of great footage for you guys. And then, yeah, this one is Mission America 2. It's the sequel. It's going to be a number of trips, about 4 that we have planned so far, possibly more. But they're going to be all individually done. They're not going to be done in the course of 2 weeks. It's going to be...
Oh, jeez, can you imagine?
We're going to Vegas. That's the first one. Leaving July 30th, coming back August 6th.
Yep.
So me and Sam are going to meet up in Las Vegas, rock the convention all week long.
Yep.
And then fly back to our respective countries.
To do more work.
Yes. And then we have other ones planned as well, as you saw in the video. You know,
yeah.
And those are going to be, maybe he'll come here first, hang out at my place, or we don't know what the scheduling for those is going to be like.
Well,
but
normally we've done, I think, 3 trips. We've done 5 Indiegogos, 3 trips, and they've all been successes in their own different ways for different reasons. Some despite challenges, some extra amazing, like the first Mission America. And we're quite excited because Mission America 2, we're hoping the sequel's as good as the original in a different way. Each time, you know, an Indiegogo for us takes about 1 month to create the page because we put the time and the thought and the graphics in. If you look at them, they're all designed, they're all carefully designed, we've got renders. That takes some time. Then it takes a month to run the campaign normally, although this time we're doing a 20-day campaign because we need the funds before Vegas. So, limited time. But every single time, because there's so much time between the campaigns, Indiegogo says, nah, bruv, you don't get that money when you need it. We give delays. And so we always get the money after we need. So we always have to spend our own money, which, okay, we're going to get recouped. But we're never confident on these events. One trip we actually did such a spare moment. Our crowdfund was actually during the trip. We actually were then live together, which was amazing. Yeah. But this time we thought, the Vegas one's come up soon. We'll release it as soon as we can. But if we raise the money for all 4 potential trips, or at least try to, see as far as we can get, then we can book the other trip, planes, hotels, automobiles, months in advance, thereby saving dollars, thereby making sure it's all booked and neat. No stress, no worry, see you in a minute, Stuart. And then we actually get the most out of the money rather than, shit, the event's in 2 months, we can only afford to pay for it, a month in advance. So we went all out here because it is a very, very big, complicated set of events where it is very much up to you guys if we get them all successful. Because if you guys want to support and get more, then it's up to you guys. If you don't, then you only get the trips we can afford. So it's very, very much what you want. But we think the perks are truly exceptional and in lots of different ways. So that's why we're doing it, and we can just sort of go through the campaign. But let me refresh just in case. We're at 280 now.
And hopefully everybody can hear me. People were complaining my audio was low after the video,
I raised it.
And they're saying it's better. But I just want to make sure because I'm the most important person to hear. After all.
And now we've got another $200. We're now at $480. We've got 2 more donations. So far we've had one just 20 to us because someone's amazing. One person got William Shatner. One person got a DS9 Rick Sternbach, and one got a Bruce Boxleitner print.
Wow,
Super.
great.
4% already. Let's see if we can get to 10%, guys. Let's see if we can get 1,200 by the end of the stream. Hey, seriously, I mean,
I feel like this is one of the BBS or PBS, Public Broadcasting System, fundraisers where the people are on the phones, and if you want to see more of our programming, please call. Oh, it's so fun though. Oh, VNEC is here. Yeah, he's one of our admins. Great friend of mine, Jason. So welcome. If you haven't checked out the campaign yet, Jason, you might be some perks so you might like. So check that out.
Yeah, and like we said in the video, the more you get, the more we'll throw in freebies, and that'll be dependent. These are high-end items, but we want to throw in some cool freebies as well. Stuart's had some amazing just stuff he's got that's branded, and so you'll definitely get cool stuff, and everyone likes to have surprise stuff in a postage. But shall we break down the campaign then, Stuart? Shall we take a look? Shall I scroll?
Yes, scroll, my friend, scroll.
So the first thing we've got, the featured perk, is the com badge set. Do you want to talk about the com badges briefly? Because this is your domain, and it's $130 for 4. Tell us everything about it, Stuart.
Well, as you guys can see by the picture, there are 4 there. There's one limited edition one, and that is this one. That is the Wrath of Khan style Trekyards badge, which is glorious.
Goddamn.
Such great detail. And I want to thank Brett Barrow, the gentleman that's making these for us. These are made out of acrylic. They're laser cut. They have magnetic backings on the back, as you can see, so you can put it on your uniform without wrecking your uniform. But this one is going to be a limited edition one. That's why it's only available in the set. The other 3 are each available independently. So if you want to go that route, you can do so. There's the standard Trekyards one right here, which is just the general Trekyards badge.
Again, beautiful.
Yes.
And this is
very shiny.
This is not what you consider as just a plastic com badge. It's really professionally done.
Yeah.
Multiple tone colors. It is beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Yes. There's also the motion picture era one, which actually I left upstairs, unfortunately, but it's the one with the circle around it, kind of the original motion picture look. And of course, our super secret, you have to carry it in your hand at all times to show people, the Section 31 badge, which is also upstairs, unfortunately. However, there is a picture of it on the site. So you get to see that one as well. And you can be part of we have our Type A, Type B, and Type 31. So there's different ones you can choose from, or just get the bundle pack, and then you get the cool Wrath of Khan styled one as well, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah, and this is first run just cool stuff. And Matthew Weir says he got Rick Sternbach DS9 print and Bruce Boxleitner. Matthew Weir, awesome source, and you'll get some free stuff in the mail with those. Awesome source.
And we got 2 more super chats. But before that, Barry Chapman says, need to get Stuart over to Birmingham for Destination later this year. Yep. So, guys, you heard Barry. Barry said so. You guys need to contribute to this campaign to get me over there in October. So, David Bessig, though, puts in $2. What do you have signed from Doug Drexler? Samuel? Do we have any Doug Drexler ones this time?
Not per se.
Not yet. We might introduce some mid-campaign. We'll see.
I think I have some odds and sods, if that makes sense. I think I like 2 J's and some NX, but...
I've got some here, too.
Yeah, but it's more a case of we've got to work it out. But we want to save a couple of... I mean, this is like 95% of what we've got to offer. We've got a couple of nice, fun things to offer in the middle, just kind of whatever. But yeah, we specifically have seen Rick since and got a, can you sign 10 things for us, please? Whereas Doug is like from 2 years ago, what's left. So it's kind of like, if there's only one of each, it's kind of hard to sell one of one. But yes.
There's a limited edition print that we did up for Doug that he signed last time in Ticonderoga, which nobody's seen yet, which can be released at some point for sure. So stay tuned, David. There might be more coming. So
yeah, there's certainly another Indiegogo exclusive, which is just, it's awesome. Yeah.
And definitely check out the page and scroll down and check out the perks and see what you might be interested in. Martin Devon puts in £2.
Thank you.
Will you both be at Birmingham, UK? That is the plan, assuming the campaign goes well and we have the funds and the ability to do so. Absolutely, I would love to go over to the UK and visit.
I mean, look, you can see you can see at the bottom here, guys. It says Mission 1. Well, 1 is Mission Vegas. 2 is Mission Birmingham, UK. 3 Mission America, boarding the Enterprise. Mission 4 Mission America, Stowe, Star Trek Online. So if you guys can help us get there, because it's sort of like one trip at a time. The 12K is to get us a nice chunk of the way there, but it's basically up to you guys. There's a lot of potential funds in these perks. If they all sold out, we could do all 4 trips plus plan a 5th. Awesome. If we don't, we don't. So it's very much up to you guys. But yeah, Birmingham, it's a simple trip. Only you have to come down, which is great. Like when I come to just Canada. And, last when I was in Birmingham, I was stopped constantly. And so us as Team Trekyards will be a fun force to reckon with. And it's funny, because we've just seen like 30, 40 Star Trek actors the month before. So like, oh, hi again. Ethan Phillips, hi again. Rob Picardo, you're all back. It's like, oh God, it's Team Trekyard. It's true. We're going to do them both. I mean, isn't that crazy, Stuart? We didn't do them last year together. You didn't do Vegas, I did Destination. But and in 1 year, in 2 months apart, we're doing the 2 largest Star Trek conventions in the entire world in one trip. It's bizarre. It's ludicrous.
Yes. And of course, while we're there, we're planning to give you great footage, doing some really cool stuff. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing yet. We're also going to be doing lives from all of these trips to anybody that can't participate or come to Vegas or whatever. They can watch the lives, get to ask us questions, get to go around the floor with us, perhaps. Have some fun that way. So even if you can't make it, it's you're going to kind of be there in spirit. You'll be able to join in some fashion. Plus, all the videos that we get from the trips, as Samuel said, are going to be free to watch to everyone after they all get edited together and done up after the trip. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure we'll do lots of like fun selfie video style things, like just when I pick you up from the airport, we'll just do like a video on the train, and then it's just like, here's Stuart and Thingy talking on train. Just cause, and I mean, as with always, the first Mission America was very specific. We had like goals and things we were filming. This one's kind of like, well, the TOS sets, Jesus Christ, that's going to be amazing. But we have, you can see this great picture of us together. Like us together, videos free for you all. It's all fun times, and it's kind of up to you guys to help everyone else enjoy the content.
Yes. And Michael Elliott, plus you get cool stuff in the process. So Michael Elliott puts in $5. What is your single most dramatic scene in the TOS episodes? I like the typical go-to scene with William Shatner in the Doomsday, or William Wyndham in the Doomsday Machine. But not anymore. That one, yeah. A little bit of overacting.
I've got one. I know what I'm going to say.
I forget. I think it's Turnabout Intruder, where Kirk's on the bridge and he's like in his chair.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably, probably the worst for me. I don't know. There's so many moments.
I always think of an episode where Bones is on that planet and you see that bunny. It's like, oh, it's a giant bunny.
Surely,
The horror.
Yeah.
And Smedley Drought says, ooh, Trekyard celebrity interviews. I think that's likely when it comes to Las Vegas, because most of the actors are on their own tables, and so it's up to them to do, would you want to be interviewed? Yes, nay, that sort of thing. Although Destination is busier because it's less in terms of days, so it's more focused. So they don't really do interviews because it is like quite a hassle, to take you out, to take them out and such.
But we'll do our pitch. We'll see if who's going to be willing to do so. A lot of actors we've already talked to, like Garrett Wang and stuff. Yeah. I mean, they'll see us again, they'll recognize us, and they'll definitely chat us up. So we'll see how it goes. Because I'm really excited for that, actually. Because last time, like I said, when I was at Vegas was 2013, before Trekyards existed.
Yep.
So it's going to be great to go and be Trekyards. I think it'll be fun. And Minder115 puts in $2 with no comment, but thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated.
Let's do a update, Stuart. We were at 480.
Okay.
And we are now at 630.
Ooh.
5%.
Damn.
So, like I said, if we can hit 1,000, I mean, it's up to you guys. The perks are there. If we can hit 1,000, that's awesome. I haven't yet shown the prints. There's so many cool things. Again, it's kind of slow and steady. We've only got 20 days, and we get a certain amount, but this is exciting so far, and we do think that you guys should... Devro 77. Babylon 5 prints, cool. Yes, we've got 3 Babylon 5 prints. We've got Mia Furlong, Bruce Boxleitner, and Patricia Tallman. 3 pretty major actors on the show, all custom signed, and I always ask the actors to get their name plus their character name, so it's a bit more personal. It's not just a big scribble. It's like they know it's because a lot of the signatures you can't read, but also if you're buying like 6 from them, they do a bit more. They have a bit more customization that you can do because you're paying for 6. So yeah, we also have Stuart. 2 cheaper perks, which please do feel possibly getting. Name and video credits, and pick a Trekyards live topic. Do you want to explain what they are?
Yeah, I mean, all the videos we do from these Mission America 2 trips will have special thanks at the end of them, and anybody that gets that perk gets their name put in the credits there as a special thank you. It's not, a lot of people can't afford the more expensive perks, and we kind of understood that going in. So we did want to make something available that, shows that you support the channel and just your love for Trekyards. And that's one of the best ways to do it, I think, is to get your name on the videos from all these trips. I think it'll be really good for a lot of people. So, and the other one, of course, is select a topic for Trekyards Live. We do lives all the time. We're always trying to think of new ideas and things to talk about. But you guys, the people that get that perk, will be able to tell us what to talk about. And we'll let you know what day we'll be doing that topic. And so you can obviously see it and join in if you want. But yeah, it'll be really fun to actually talk about things you guys want to talk about, not necessarily Trek related. We could go off topic and talk about a particular movie that you like, or another series or something. I think that'd be really fun as well. So kind of take us out of our comfort zone a little bit, and maybe something we don't even know about, which we have to do a little bit of research or whatever. That'd be kind of fun, I think. So that's the other perk.
Yeah, it's nice because maybe you want to hear us talk about Trek politics, or are the marquee good or bad? Have a debate. I mean, this is a control up to you guys. But there is also, if you go down further, the $50 pick an episode. We always do that perk, and it's never changed its price in 4 years. As it sounds, you pick an episode. That's obviously an edited episode, so it's actually a nice, neat thing. So if you want to talk about a ship or a station or a theme, again, focused content, about 15, 20, 25 minutes, if that. And you get to be, this episode sponsored by... So, Trekyards fan number 76. So I don't know. We've got some of the actual physical prints over on Samuel's side. Did you want to show some of those? Yes. They can see what we've got there. Because you got. I'm looking at the page and got the amazing Rick Sternbach print, which I'd love to see as well in a little bit. But as you can see in this bit, I've that shows different actors signing the prints. I mean, for a Trek fan to have a Trek alumni of and other sci-fi like Babylon 5 and signing one of your art prints is surreal and amazing, and because you get them signed for a few minutes, you get to have a little conversation if they're talkative. And Shazad Latif, who you see there, who's Tyler Vock, remembered me from Destination last year and was like, oh yeah, I remember you. And I was like, nice. So it's nice to have reminisce and bring them back. But yeah, I got some really cool prints, and again, these are all we did a rule of $120 is the non-Trek, because we're a Trek channel, fair enough, and then most Trek celebrities at $150, and then specialist higher, because each actor, unlike Rick and Doug when we got their prints for the previous campaigns, they were just incredible and just signed stuff for free, and then so there's it is very affordable. But if an actor charges $50 to get the sign, then well, we can't sell it for $50-$60. It doesn't work, because we're trying to raise a lot of money for flights, and flights are expensive. $1,000. It's like it's tricky, but that's the point. These things are limited. When you couldn't make this, you couldn't go get it. This is your chance if you want something. If you're a collector, and a lot of people. I've been to conventions my entire life, or at least the last 10 years. If you live in rural Europe, Middle America, and you've never been to a Star Trek convention, this might be your one chance to get something signed Michael Dorn that's both custom, cool, limited, special, and just for you. So it's a great opportunity. But let me pick a random print, and I'll show it off. You want to talk to the chat for a second?
Okay, and later I'll go grab the Rick prints that he was talking about, which are fantastically done. Sammy did a great job of them. But I got them signed at Wonderfest because Rick is always at Wonderfest, and it's awesome to see him every year. So
speaking of DS9, we've got the Nana Visitor. Nice big sign, DS9,
Nice,
looking pretty. Nice. And it's matte, so you can just put it on a wall and it will not reflect off lights. It's really nice. As you can see, beautiful, high detail, carefully lit so the blacks aren't lost. This is years of practice gone into it. Now, she didn't put her name, but that's okay. I think she might be the first one the day and I forgot to ask. But the rest of them do for the most part. As you can see, it's our classic format. Trekyards branded, Deep Space Nine, there you go. As you can see, these are all the big prints. This is we went for an art print. I think you agree, Stuart. Mm-hmm. It's quite arty. It's simple, but it's arty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they're perfect for framing. A lot of people that have got them in previous campaigns have framed them and sent us pictures. Or I've even been over to my buddy Greg's place. He got a few, an Andrew Probert refit and a few other things from a previous campaign. And he got them framed in his man cave, his man den. And they look great, actually. Yeah. So, Greg, if you're watching this, you should probably get some more. Just saying. Just don't tell your wife. Shh. I'm just kidding.
And it's amazing. I'm so proud of these things because they are amazing people signing them. It's custom and it's limited and it's fun. And yeah, when fans say we've got it, it's a way of. And actually, I talked to a lot of these celebrities while I was doing them. Mira Furlong from Babylon 5, Bruce from Babylon 5, Ethan Peck. They all actually were like, "Oh, it's a really nice picture." And I explained we're selling them for trips, and they were like, "That's such a good idea. That's awesome." Because again, you might not be able to meet them, but you can get something custom. Let me show another one. Let me show a non-sci-fi one.
While you're doing that, one of our admins and my good buddy Jason Vinek I wanted a second Trekyards comm badge. Yeah. So I just bought one now. So thank you very much. And Cadmus67 says, just signed up for a pick a Trekyards live topic. That was the easy bit. Now I've got to try and think of a topic. We got lots of time. I don't know when we're going to be doing the pick your own lives as they come in. Maybe we'll try to fill. We'll see. We'll let you guys know what's going on with that. Just let us know your screen name as well, so that we can let you know on the lives when you're going to be talking about your topics. So.
And what's nice about this campaign is that we a lot of me, but the last two events you've done as well, we've been building up prints, in advance. So that when we say we've got number 3, that's because we've got stock. We're not getting any signed to then sell. Everything's already pre-got. So we'll be sending these off as soon as we can. So you'll get them as soon as we can. Not 2020, not the 4th, 5th trip. This is like, you got it, you got it. So another cool one. And I was very happy to meet Mia Furlong. Babylon 5 print signed by Mia Furlong, and she says Delenn. And
nice.
And it's just a gorgeous print. And these are also, I also think I remastered this one to look a bit cleaner. Babylon 5, and if you're a Babylon 5 fan, again, this is a 4K print of the real station model, so you can't really get better than yeah.
Yeah, that is incredible. Very nice.
Yeah, and I do like because they're, some people, Stuart, and you tell me what you think. Some people would like to have just a little, because they're built that you can sign them down here, so it'd be neat, or you can sign them in a separate zone.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better for you? Would you prefer having like a teeny sign and the print, or a nice big personal epic sign like that? What feels cooler to you?
The bigger ones generally. I have a problem when the actors go over the picture or whatever, or the whatever, because it's like my OCD is like, don't do that. No. Oh, all right. Well, thank you. But yeah, I do love the big in your face prints there. Yeah.
It's definitely more displayable because it's just like if I put it right at the back here, you know.
Yeah, you can see there's something on it.
Boy, you can see that signed.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, you know, I think you get your money's worth there when it comes to like the signing process. So some people have already said they've donated. Let's update this again. Excited. 6:30. What do we have, Stuart? Again, I'm not. Oh my God, 1,140. Holy shit.
Well, we hit the little minor goal that we had for the first. That's awesome.
Oh gosh, 1,000. That's amazing, guys. Almost 10% in 50 minutes, 45 minutes.
And
oh, guys.
Thank you guys so much. Traver Umbarger. Sorry, hope I'm saying your name right. Probably not. Puts in $4.99. Had to pull over my drive home and pick up a Wharf, Kaylee, and Isaac print. Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
So exciting to hang these in my office. I'm glad you pulled over. But thank you very much for doing that. That's amazing.
Goodness.
It's amazing.
That's crazy. Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, you'll
you talk
see.
to them. I'm going to grab the Rick prints. Hold on a second.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, you'll get some really cool stuff extra, and I'm so glad that you had the safetiness to get them, because we've only got a couple, and when they go, they're gone. Oh, thank you. That makes me as a fan of these people feel so much more justified in thinking, yes, you guys want to see Kaylee from Firefly on a Firefly. That's awesome. So thank you for actually getting one. We appreciate it so much. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's so cool. And we're not obviously going to go through everyone's prints, because obviously some of this, it's private. But guys, you guys are awesome. Here to do stuff for you, and you guys can help support us. And yes.
All right. Well, who's
very fun? Very fun.
Ready for this limited edition, really cool print that Samuel made. I had Rick Sternbach sign in.
Yes.
At Wonderfest. All right, here it comes. You ready?
Oh. Wrong print. That's the other print.
That's the other print. Okay, wrong print. That's for maybe a future thing.
The Voyager one is this one's, Stuart. The other one's a future one.
The Voyager.
Oh,
well, sneak peek, guys.
Yeah, live, guys. What you get for a live?
Well, this is the one I had signed this Wonderfest. The other ones were before.
Yep, I know.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Well, you've seen the Indiegogo street. You know exactly which one we're selling.
I know, but I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't.
It's what I was grabbing. That's it. Yeah.
So yeah, as of the last campaign, we did a custom Doug print. The refit, the Connie, and the NX. I love that, and you guys really responded to that.
Let me go grab that one. I'll be right back. The other Rick one, I mean, not the Doug one.
Yes. Because we've got 15 signed. That's it. Only 15 exist. And so if you want to get this, and then Stuart will show it in a minute, and here it is there. I think it's all of the 3D Rick ships ever made, in one sexy print, signed by Rick. How cool is that? How cool is that? Dale Stafford, I've always liked that. James Cass's Boltar and Dr. Bashir look a lot alike, have similar accents. I'm not saying very similar accents, but oh my goodness. I think that's the same. Did I get a new, or is this the same? No, okay, same. Indiegogo just send me all the other things. List perks, please, Jeff Jacobs. Well, they're on Indiegogo. As you can see, we've got com badges, we've got pick an episode, we've got lots and lots of prints. We're going to go through some of them, but I'm not necessarily here to go through all of them today, but yes. But yes, this is the Indiegogo exclusive. Only 15 will ever be made. And so, yes, show it off, Stuart.
Dun, 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 dun. That's the right one. Ba-boom.
Da 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 da. Oh wait, wrong universe.
And there's the Rick sign.
Oh, gold. I haven't seen him sign it yet, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, great. The Rick fleet,
Yes.
which looks great.
The idea was that it's all of his 3D stuff. Like he designed all those ships. It's like, damn, he designed so much. All done in modern lightweight 4K. Just.
And these were signed last year at Wonderfest, so they've been sitting in my house for over a year. Just so you guys know. Red Palace throws in $20. Thank you very much, Red Palace.
Holy hell! Thanks so much.
I only got into Trekyards a couple of months ago and couldn't
wow.
be happier with the content. One of the episodes I watched today was your Prometheus class piece, and I really enjoyed it. You guys helped make 12-hour shifts fly by at warp speed, you should have said. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Dude, seriously.
And if you just got in a couple of months ago, so you haven't caught up yet, probably, because we got a lot of content. We joke about how much content we have because we just pump it out. So
well, it's been almost 5 years. I mean, we had one point had 5 shows a week. We had 3 ships a week. I mean, we've done so much. There's an amazing backlog. And yeah, enjoy our 3-part Prometheus with Rick. I had blast make it. It's one of my favourite ships in all of Trek, and so I really pulled out the stops for that one. That's still early us, but I really put out the stops. And yeah, 12-hour shifts. You crazy man, but thank you so much and good luck. And Captain Ron Phillips asks, do you plan on going to Vegas next year? What's the simple answer to that, Stuart?
we'll see how this year goes.
Well, yeah. Yeah, if you guys help, I mean, we earn so little from Trekyards, and it's been, it goes down, it fluctuates throughout the year. Like this month, I got not enough. I didn't even get enough to fly to Vegas, just the one flight, not even close. So I would have to use all of my money earned an entire month. So if you were earning like 30k a year, and you said you had to spend an entire month's income doing one thing, it's like, what about my rent, my electricity, my food, my drink? You can't do it. And still you have a family. That's why we do these Indiegogos. It's an extra. It's a trip that's extra. And so we put the effort in to get prints and make perks and do cool things to do an extra thing, and that you guys get extra content. So it's a win-win if you guys support.
And Ian Dillon says, thank you guys. I got the Patrick Stewart print a few years back, and I'm now delighted to get a William Shatner.
Yes.
Live in Ireland, and very difficult to access such cool items. Love your videos. Best wishes. Well, thank you very much, Ian. That is amazing. Now you got the captains. At least the 2 Vegas captains.
Dude,
So,
Ian, you're
awesome.
you're the legends. I hoped someone like you would do that, because that's effing amazing. We got Shatner, and Stuart, as you know, was amazingly rare. So that's that. I mean, no one has that. You might be the only one in the entire world that has a sign with both of them. So that's super
From
cool.
Trekyard, yeah, for
From
sure.
Trekyards. So if we get Mulgrew or Bacula, then please feel free. Dude, thank you. That's awesome. I mean, seriously, when you get it in the next in the next little while, email us a picture if you frame them side by side. I would love to see them on your wall, because for me that's like the most 2 iconic actors and characters that you're showing through Trekyard's lens. That's amazing. So let's do another update then. 1140. So now we got at least one more. So 1 on 40 to 1,250. Now at 10%, Stuart. 10%.
10% already. Awesome.
First 1,000.
You guys are great. And Jeff Jacobs, one of our head moderator here, he says, so how much for the Voyager Sternbach print? He hasn't looked at the page, I guess.
No. So you can get $60 for just the ship, and we've got 10 of those. There you go. That's like the standard print, or the exclusive limited, only this campaign, $100 for that 1 of 15. And again,
I
that's
have just the ship print if you want to see it.
Oh, I'd love to see it. Yeah.
And here it is, just the Voyager herself right there, and signed by Rick in gold.
Yeah. Excellent.
Right there above the USS Voyager Trekyards.
Very neat, isn't it?
So there you go.
Very, very neat. So let me show off another one of the cool celebrity prints, because we might as well. We've got a few.
Yes, please do.
Let me add to a Voyager-ness. I love Voyager, both the ship and the show.
Yeah.
This one's what one actually got in 2016.
Well, before we show that, we should ask sort of the one question.
Yeah.
Martin Devon says, why do we need 12,500 pounds? We don't need pounds, we need dollars.
I have no idea what that is in pounds, actually. Let me have a look. It's definitely not that. It's definitely very different. I don't know. Let me just check.
Yeah, because the flights to Vegas from the UK and just over here in general, and back, plus hotels, plus food, plus
It's
taxis
only
or car.
£9,500.
It all adds up, and if we're doing 4 trips, we think we're actually kind of underestimating with that.
Yeah, we
That
don't set it too
should
high.
cover all the necessities. We're still going to have to do a lot of out-of-pocket stuff, obviously, but we really want to, make the most of what we can do. So, the more the merrier, I guess. If we don't hit the goal, we don't hit the goal, but it's out there.
12,000 is ambitious. We could do like a 5,000 single trip, and be like, cool, done. But then we'd need to do another mission in Indiegogo, another set of time using, days to get the campaign, more hype, more whatever. And I just pitched to you, Stuart. We have, 4 trips we've had in our mind for a good year and a half. The Star Trek Online tour has been for at least 2 years in the plan. I said, let's just do one big campaign, put all the cards on the table, show all the prints we've had for 2 years, because they're waiting to be bought. They're only worth something if he'll get them, and let's see how much we can raise and how many trips we can just put on the books now. So it's 12k is not enough to do 4 trips, but we have enough perks on here to do as much as you want to give us, and we'll use that for as many trips as we can, and then do another campaign if those other trips are definitely going to happen, and yeah.
And Dystopian guy says at Trekyards, will you sign a Trekyards t-shirt at Destination Birmingham 2019? Yeah, if we see you and you're wearing a Trekyard shirt, you want it signed, hopefully we have a gold or silver pen. We got to make sure we have some. I'm sure we could grab some from somebody, but yeah, absolutely, we'll sign your shirt if you want. We'll sign your breast if you want. I don't know.
Man, female, dog, chicken. Bring a chicken breast.
We'll sign your leg, sign your shoulder, your forehead, whatever you want. Just don't wash it. That's all. That's the only stipulation.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, so we'll sign anything. Like we're not celebrities. We don't think of ourselves as that. We're definitely not. But we are personalities. You guys know us. You guys like us, and that's part of going to Vegas and Destination. Is that we can't afford to go ourselves. But when I met Pure Destination, and when I went to the DS9 documentary, one guy recognized me, and the look on his face saying, "Oh yeah, the Trekyards." I'm like, "Yeah." He's, "Oh, dude, great to meet." Like it's cool. People enjoy meeting us, which is great. We enjoy meeting you. And so going to these events, we get to meet lots of people and get out, and we've been together 3 times in the universe's history, and this is a great way of people getting to meet us and chat and yeah.
And Martin Devon puts in £5 and says, "Here's some towards it." Well, thank you very much, Martin. Much appreciated. Definitely helps out. So which print were you going to show before I rudely interrupted you?
No, I think that was a great question, because we want to be transparent.
Yes.
Although, just to clarify, we don't know exactly what everything's going to cost, because we don't know which month we can go to Star Trek Online headquarters. So we can't book a hotel and a flight yet, which means we don't know how much that's going to cost. Same with, we don't know.
And that being said, too, the flights for this are already paid for. The Vegas trip's already kind of paid for with our own funds as it is. So this is just to either reimburse or use towards a different trip. So we want to make you guys aware of that as well. So things are kind of booked, and with the help of our friend Mark Lawrence will be joining us in Vegas.
Yes.
He's helped us out with a few things down there. So we appreciate that, Mark. And speaking of t-shirts, while I was on the subject, that's what I was going to mention. There will be a limited edition Trekyards, Viva la Trekyards 2019 Star Trek Convention shirt that we're going to be bringing, which I don't know how many we're bringing, and I don't know. They're going to be very limited, but we're going to be giving these to key people. We don't know who yet, but...
Speaking of key people, one of the key people of Voyager, it's fair to say, the Doctor, Rob Picardo, EMH himself, the Doctor, couldn't tell who that was, so that's why the Doctor's really, really helpful. And again, same Voyager print, and just neatly done.
Yeah, see, I like the way he signed that. Down in the bottom, straight. Very OCD. I like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they all sign different. I've got Michael Dorn one is so bloody neat. Yeah, it's fun. But there you go. Again, he's a fun guy. You guys know Rob Picardo is a really fun guy to meet. A lot of personality, that man. A lot of personality. And there's a great video where he's basically roasting me live on stage in one of our con videos.
Oh yes, I remember Eugene puts in 40 rubles. Thank you very much, Eugene.
Eugene.
Hi, are these pictures available on the net?
No.
No, they're not. They are limited edition. Samuel's created them. Yeah. So they're not just something you can And
Yeah.
Sabrina is here. She says hi, Stuart. You remember Sabrina?
Yeah,
don't you,
the
Samuel?
Sabrina.
The Sabrina, yes.
Cool. So, you gonna get a Shatner print then, Sabrina? Is that what you're here for?
She's not a huge Star Trek fan, though. She's a fan of us, I guess.
Well, name in the video credits at least. No, I'm kidding. Right, let's do an update, Stuart. I hear we've got 2 more perks. So we're 1250. I'm not expecting anything.
Right.
This is all bonus, 1465. Oh! 12%.
Wow.
That was unexpected. We've got 2 more backers that... God. Guys,
and Martin
can we
Devon
hit
says,
can we hit 2,000? I mean, that's an amazing
Yes.
step forward.
Yes.
That would be brilliant.
And Martin Devon says, a bit obtuse on my phone. How do I buy these? The example, Robert Picardo. Just go to Indiegogo, type in Trekyards Mission America.
Yeah, let me put the link in the let me put the link. I can't right now. Let me put it in via the Trekyards page, so you can just click on that. But it's on Facebook right now.
Well,
Oh, Stuart's gone. And Stuart's back. Oh yeah.
yes, and I just said Fleet Boss Swiftback shared the link, so.
And there we are too. So yeah, but guys, if you want to get a print, like I know there's only some of you watching, legit today's the day to get it because there's only a couple of a couple. You know, I mean some there's 10, which is amazing, but like Michael and Denise, that's a cool one. I mean Michael and Denise are good, which you can show in a minute, Stuart. But a few of these there's only 3 James Callis Battlestar. So if you want one, get one now. Michael Dorn, 1 of 3 gone. Once they're gone, that's it.
Yes. Now is the time to jump, which I'm glad you guys are here because you're the special ones that get to see the launch of the campaign and scoop these up.
And I'm pretty
Jeff?
impressed. I'm pretty impressed 82 people are watching, so thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, we expected lower numbers because people are like, oh, we don't, yeah.
Well, we were like that, Stuart. We were assuming. No one said anything,
Yes.
but we assumed. Yeah.
Jeff Jacobs puts in $1.99, says, buying a Voyager print when I get home. Hit like, he says.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody hit like. We should have at least 50, 60 likes by now. We have 82 people watching, so I'm expecting 60 likes.
And Eugene asks, he was talking about raw images without signatures. Oh, you made a contribution. Cool. Well, do you mean physical or do you mean digital? I mean, to be fair, Eugene, if you would like just a poster of one of the ships or more, email us because we are raising funds. So if you would like to just buy a couple of ships in print form, we could probably work that. I mean, Eugene, come on, you're one of the biggest supporters.
He super chats all the time, so he definitely kind of deserves something. So yeah, maybe.
And if you've already got a perk, which means you've already got postage included, then email us at trekyards@hotmail.com. I'm sure we can talk something through to send you a few raw ones if you'd like. I mean, that's only opens it up a little bit because we've got a big plethora. We've got the refit and Enterprise D, and we've got a whole lot of cool ones. There's a really fun one of the Enterprise refit in dry dock, which I'm quite proud of. So yeah, email us, Eugene. That'd be great. We need to raise quite a lot of money. We're doing good so far, but this is obviously first people are really excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see spikes in the Indiegogo campaign for sure. So this is a good first spike. So thank you very much, guys.
And Smegly Doubt, right? We can't sell stuff at Vegas. We're not an official licensee.
Yeah, and we haven't been invited by Creation. We haven't got a table, so we're not going to be selling things there. So
we will have some stuff we can give to people.
Yes.
But that's more like, let's go to the hotel room. Come with us and get some free shit. Or in our bag, here's a thing. Take.
Yeah, here, thanks for being a fan.
Thanks for being a fan.
Absolutely.
Because that's kind of like this.
Which I did at Wonderfest. I handed out a bunch of cool goodies and stuff at Wonderfest. If you were there and you got some.
Because part of meeting us is that's cool, but also to get something free. It's fun, and we're definitely gonna do that.
So all our presence there is going to be. It's not an official presence. We're just going to be wandering around all day, every day. We're going to have sore feet, but I don't care. I will be down on the floor, walking around, just chatting up with you guys, and geeking out myself, buying a bunch of stuff, which I probably shouldn't. And yeah.
Eugene says shipping to Russia is futile business, but he asked for digital. Can't really give out digital. The best I could do is a 720p, but that's not going to look very good. Sorry, that's just not quite. Maybe 720p if you really need some, but these are meant to be a certain way. Sorry.
Yeah, and Jeff Jacobs says, oh no, who is it? Sorry, Mark Lawrence says in my car. So Mark is listening. Hey, Mark. I talked to Mark quite extensively today. He's going to be a big help for us in Vegas, driving us around and stuff. So thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Now, let me bring up one.
You've helped the channel multiple times. So,
dude, you're going to get some cool stuff.
yes.
Let me bring up a really, really cool thing that I did not expect to be able to get, but I did. I persevered, and this is limited to one of two. Or, I mean, there's two. And this is Stuart, not Trek, C3PO.
Yes.
Custom print made by me. These original 3D models that I've rendered. You can see a nice reflection on the arm. It's all custom, signed by Anthony Daniels. He even did put his character name. Like, I actually asked and he did do it. Nice bit of shadow. This is a custom, again. Only
That's
two
awesome.
of these exist. That's it. He was expensive, hence why we can only afford a certain number. But for $200, here's one of the original Star Wars legacy characters in the most Star Wars of any actor, any character in all sci-fi. And these are really nice. I mean, this is a nice print. There's two. So if you like C3PO, this is not like, I mean, because obviously signature you can get. You can go to eBay, and then signature. A, you know it's from him because it's from us. Like, that's the point. And B, two of these exist. So there's a resale value in 5-10 years. It's like, oh, how many exist out there? This and one other. Oh, I guess the value's much higher. Hopefully. And it's branded.
Yes.
So yeah, what do you think, Stuart? As a fan, what do you think?
I think that's fantastic. I think that's great. Too bad Kenny Baker's not around, unfortunately, to sign the R2 part. But you know, you can get your piece of Star Wars history as well with that. So that's fantastic.
And it was actually...
I feel kind of jealous because you got to meet Anthony Daniels to get those signed, and I haven't yet met him, but that's okay.
And I will admit, he was a genuinely nice interaction. You know, all these actors have different levels of not necessarily nice, but like how they approach fans. And I was not necessarily warned of him, but you know, he had a few little bad experiences in Germany, like little things he was a bit annoyed about, whatever. But I was one of his last signs of the entire event. Said hi, shook his hand, got them signed. He was very pleasant to me, answered some questions. It takes a long time to sign, so he had time to answer some questions. And yeah, totally everything you could hope for from a interaction. And he liked the print, and he was like, oh, this is nice. I was like, oh, thank you, Mr. Daniels, appreciate it.
Yes. I'm just answering a group chat thing. Hold on a second.
Absolutely. And as you can see, yeah, just we've been holding on to these for a long time now. I mean, this Lita one from Babylon 5, I'd got God knows how long. That was start 2017. So I mean, these have been burning a hole in our pockets for a long time now, and that's why we kept saying, you know, PayPal donation, because that stuff is the budget we use to get prints, which then we use for this. So it's a great way of, you know, if you've given on PayPal over the last year and a half, then you've helped get these prints for fans, and then help us go to trips to meet fans. So it's a really great system of fans helping fans, you know?
Fleet Pass Whipback puts in $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Hit like, y'all. Hashtag campaign light spike. That's right. Hashtag Indiegogo light spike, I guess.
So I don't know if there's any more, but let's do another update, see if there's any more. I don't think there are. Oh no, 1535, sorry. 15 backers, 12%. 1,535.
You guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And that's one of the other things you can do to help out is share the campaign around. If you know a friend of yours that's into Star Trek or wants a specific signature autograph, or just want to show them what's available, send the campaign their way. Share it around. That'd be great. It would help us out immensely. So yeah, absolutely.
Because we've got such a variety of cool things that it really isn't a case of, oh, my friend doesn't like Star Trek. It's like there's a lot of non-Star Trek stuff to see and enjoy, and you know, to help the old web show that you guys that they know you like. Do you got anything else to show there, Stuart? Before
no, I don't actually.
Okay, I'll show them more then. Question asked and answered.
Well, I mean, I do here. As we said, if you buy a bunch of stuff,
yes,
you get some cool swag as a special thank you as well included with it. So there's like Trekyards pins and stickers and bumper stickers and a whole bunch of cool stuff that, like I said, we'll be handing out to people that we see. Plus, as a special thank you, if you get multiple perks, we'll throw a handful of things in, kind of thing. just so you guys get some bonus stuff as well. So
Yeah.
my bag with all the pins spilled out in my other bag, but so big Trekyards bumper stickers, myself and
Yes.
Samuel on them.
Yeah,
Put them on your car.
My dad said he wants one of those.
Oh, really? Which one? The one with us, or the one with the Trekyards pinup?
I don't
deal that
know.
has
I
Sam and
assume
Marino?
us.
Well, it's your dad. He could probably get both, I guess. We got.
If he donates enough, he can get. Yeah.
Just got this new one. This is
Oh.
Samuel and myself and Trekyards. So put that on your laptop or whatever. But yeah, lots of cool stuff. Lots of bonus goodies that we can include, and we'll be handing out when we see people at Vegas, because.
And one of our freebies will be a signed print of both of us. I mean, again, we're not celebrities, but it's a fun, nice extra. You know, I mean, often we offered them as part of the campaign, but you know, there's not the point of the campaign. So in this, it's kind of like, you know, if you want one, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you actually, yeah. Oh, Stuart, would you mind posting? My YouTube won't let me post anything, so if you post this link into the chat, that'd be great. Someone's asking for the Birmingham destination link, and there's the link to you. So let me just show off a print that someone's already got, which is awesome. So now you can see it if you're still watching, the Dual State Firefly print. And this is great, because I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful ship. Really high detail.
And signed by a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Yeah, seriously. Really nice, really nice. Again, really hard to get the blacks and stuff looking good, because you got to have some level of shadow and such.
Yeah.
See the little blinkies, and you can see the big, big Katie signature. A nice heart as well, and just a great, so well placed. You know, I want one. I haven't got one, but I want one. But I don't get one because it's for you guys. We need the funds, so it wasn't about getting the personal stuff.
Yeah.
And you get
Right, here's the link.
Oh,
Here's the link to
yeah.
Birmingham that I'm putting in the chat right now. So.
And what's great about this sort of print is that you can actually look. I mean, it's a big print, you know.
Oh.
You actually look closer at the ship than you've ever been able to look before. Be like, oh wow, that's on the ship. That's a thing. You know, it's fun. You get to see stuff you haven't seen before. So there's 10 of them. There's 9 of them. One's been gone. Please, if you want one, please do get it. It looks awesome. Sorry, what's Stuart?
I was just going to say I'm trying to copy this link again, but it's giving me the Facebook link for some reason, not the link, so it's not letting me paste
Martin
it.
Devon, are there any freebies with the Com Badge bundle? Yes, probably. Yeah, I mean, probably something. Probably, depending on how big it's probably based on how big the packaging is that we send it in. I think you'll probably get something special. Because that's a bundle. Yeah, it's meant to be something fun. Yeah. So, guys, if you want to get a Com Badge bundle, I mean, I want one. I want one. I want one bundle. So yeah, please. I really love to see them all gone. Honestly, I mean, there's 30 bundles. We've obviously gone high, but we got a lot of stock because buying bulk, and we're hoping that you guys will support us and just think they're cool, because they're really high quality. They're really well scaled. They're cool, and yeah, Lita and Timescape is Romulan person as well.
Yeah, that link's not working properly. God damn it. Sorry, man.
But again, you
help
can
it.
just Google Destination
Yes.
Star Trek. So it is Googleable. Please do.
Googleable. It's a weird name.
But why don't we read out the different trips from the campaign? Just trying to tell the audience directly. So why don't you read the August? I'll read October. You read November. I'll read 2020.
Well, I gotta pull it back up.
That's okay. Oh,
So I close all my
We,
tabs down.
We
and
updated
stuff.
that. Let's see. So 1535. We are now at 1535. So we didn't move. That's a very good first hour and a half.
All right, so
Yes.
here we go. In August 2019, we plan to go to Star Trek Las Vegas, the largest Star Trek convention in the world. Going to Steam Trekyards, this will be an amazing opportunity to meet Trekyards fans and make some amazing Vegas Trek videos.
That's very goddamn soon.
Yeah.
I thought we had.
28 days
I thought we had. It's not.
for us to leave.
And I get to see you again, Stuart. That's nice. Long ass flight for me. What's the flight length for you? Flight time.
4 hours.
Yay. More for me. It's 10 for me. But I mean, it's proper international, so I get movies. I can catch up on some crap movies or good movies.
Well, I get movies for the 4 hour one too.
Ah, nice. So I'm not looking forward to that just because of but whatever. And it's only like a 6-day, 7-day trip. It's weird. It's the shortest one we've ever done. Straight there and straight back to work because we've got videos to make after we get back. That's going to be a whirlwind.
But it'll be fun. Plus, we get there a day early and we leave a day late, kind of thing. So we'll have time to rest and hang out.
Hoping my jet lag won't be a thing because it's going to be lots of constant stuff.
And that's the other thing. We'll be doing meet and greets at all these events too. So we'll arrange time and a date and the place and all that for you guys to meet up with us and just chat and hang out and have drinks or whatever. So
yeah, and because Vegas is so like, you know, we'll say, hey, we'll meet anyone who wants to meet up at the bar in a half an hour. You know, it'll be so chill like that because if you're in Vegas, you know where, you know, whenever you know that. We could chat us on Twitter and stuff. I'm sure we'll update there. Second trip, this is the Birmingham one. In October 2019, we want to fly Stuart to the UK, finally, to Destination Birmingham, Europe's largest Trek convention. There we will meet as many UK European fans as possible, with a meet-up in London as well, because Stuart's close to me, so it'll be going there. We'll also film videos with us in the same room, always a fun time. So Stuart will finally get to be on the UK Trekyards set!
Yay!
How excited are you?
I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going for sure.
And you'll walk in and be like, shit, you work in this small space? I'm like, yep, 5 years. You're like, damn. Like, yep, 5 years.
It's the same thing I said when I met Doug Drexler. You're shorter than I expected. So walking into this room is smaller than I expected.
I mean, I know I've mentioned it once or twice, but I'm planning on completely remastering the background. Especially if Stuart's going to come here. Like, I can't possibly fit us both in at the point where this stops. I mean, this is literally where it stops. I mean, there isn't any other space, and there's two of us, and further, not going to work. So I'm planning on doing a live where you guys can super chat to sponsor a ship, which would be great. We're supporting the channel and whatever. So if you want to be the guy that brings the new high quality Negvar render, side or top, and you get your way in. And you know, it's funny. I thought this was all the ships in Trek, and then I got the models, and it's like, nope, missed a couple. That'll be a fun like new collage, and that'll be good. And you know, I mean, it's done pretty damn well considering through 4 years of staying up, and it still looks reasonably good.
You know what they say? If it stays up for more than 4 years, you should call a doctor.
They do say that.
Or a decorator. Sorry, a decorator, not a doctor. But moving right along.
Yeah. You're silly. Still, you're silly.
That's the October trip.
Yes.
In November 2019, we will visit the Neutral Zone TOS sets. Unlike Ticonderoga's exact replica museum sets, Neutral Zone TOS sets are shooting sets ready for us to go in and film as much as we want. We are even bringing in a professional cameraman to help make the best quality content possible. You've never seen TOS sets like we are going to show them on Trekyards. We'll do impromptu like captain's log intros and things like that from the sets. We'll also do our part of our Connie video talking about the actual Constitution class from on the actual Constitution class ship. We'll probably be doing a bunch of really cool, good stuff like that. So who knows what we're going to do? We're going to have fun and get some cool footage. So.
And unlike the other trips where things have gone wrong, fair to say, not specifically our fault, just reasons. This time it's literally all lit up, and we can just walk on. They flip a couple of lights, and boom, shootable. Very different to how we've been before, and so we're excited. And while it's not all the sets and they're not all fully furnished, we can just walk on the bridge and start shooting. And so we're very, I think, sleek is a fair word there.
Sleek and rad.
And I'll start playing the Indiegogo video a little bit because it does show off some of the shots from that set, because the fan film Avalon Universe stuff, the Ghost Ship show, was made there, and darn good looking fan film. Let me just do a full screen with that because it will show off. Sorry, just trying to work around a few things here.
Sorry.
Premiere, there we go. So yeah, this is an example of what a really good filmmaker can make it look like. Continue sets now called Neutral Zone, and just it looks great. Everything's ready to film. Every set.
I can't see it yet.
I don't know. But yeah, we're excited. We're not going to film like TOS. We're going to film like a documentary. We'll do several kinds of videos. And yeah, just looks great. I'm really excited to go down there and just finally make those ship dreams come true.
That's right. I think at the end of this live, we'll also play the campaign video again. Yes.
Yeah.
Just so people that join late could see it. Or you can go to Indiegogo page and watch it yourself. One or the other.
Barry says, "Ha! I've already sat on the UK set. Lol." Yes. Yeah. He came to the set here once when he picked up a PC that I gave / stole him.
So he's been on the set before me.
Yes. Well, he drove here. He put the effort in on motorbike, I think.
I'll put the effort in. Oh, I'll just hop in my car and drive over there and see you soon. Boy.
So yeah. I mean, anything you're specifically excited for? When it comes
Everything.
To... No, I mean in terms of the film on the TOS sets, in terms of like.
Oh.
Any particular video there or anything you're excited for specifically?
Well, I want to do a piece dressed in my Captain Foley uniform, you know, being captain. Have like costume people behind me, maybe. Who knows? Lots of great stuff. I'm looking forward to doing actually intros and stuff for my captain's log videos, which are separate on the bridge, because we have some great ideas and little snippets for bumpers and things like that for that. So those are the things I'm looking forward to the most, I think. I think those will be fun.
Yeah, and we do have some fan film plans there, or I do at least, that she'll be part of, and that will be hopefully exciting. You know, a bonus, as it were, that everyone can enjoy, hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm looking forward most to walking down the corridor again, getting that corridor feel, because that's always fun, and just having a proper cameraman there. I don't know when we're going to announce who that camera guy is, but a lot of experience, very talented person, is a guy. I'll give that hint. And yeah, he's going to bring his own camera, although I think we might rent one. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that one. And then yeah, we'll just film all the sets, and I can trust him to film it properly, and same with the audio, and we can just be ourselves in these sets and do it the proper way. And I mean, those sets are great. Continues did a good job. Farragut did a good job before them. And we want to support Ray Tessie in supporting and keeping those sets alive, because without him that bought them off Continues, they would have been trashed, and then so many fan films couldn't have shot there, so many people couldn't have seen them. It's amazing that Ray took that upon himself, and he's struggling financially, and we're there. These videos will help promote his studio, because we're making so many of all the sets in a very professional way. Obviously, we're giving our free expertise in terms of the filming it, lighting it, doing the camera work and editing and stuff, and it's a great cause is to promote his wonderful set.
Did you want to finish and read the 2020 plans?
Yes. In 2020, we want to visit the Star Trek Online game studio, record a tour, and interview the team. Stowe is doing some amazing work, keeping them at Trek alive and kicking, and we can't wait to make new behind-the-scenes content with them. Yeah, and we're good friends with some of the team from Stowe, Thomas Maroney, of course, Donnie, and a few of the team. And they do some great work, very talented people, very hard-working people, and we met them in Ticonderoga a while ago, and before that I think we've mentioned doing just going to see them, giving them the credit they're due, interviewing them, showing some stuff, hopefully getting an NDA so we can show stuff early, their next expansion, film some of that stuff, and yeah, if you're a fan of Stowe, obviously that's more specific. If you're a fan of Stowe, then hopefully you guys can enjoy it and have some fun.
A lot of people are all probably thinking, well, why not do the Vegas and the LA thing at the same time? And that was something we thought about initially, but because Star Trek Online is going to also be at Vegas, they have to ramp up for that. So we couldn't go there first because they'd be too busy. It just wouldn't work out as well as we would have been great. Really, go to Vegas and wrap it up that way, but
I'll be honest,
busy
your
Star Trek
stream
Las Vegas,
did die, so you might have to re-say why not. Because you start explaining, I'm like, well, that's all.
Well, why? Yes, because the STO team has to ramp up to get to Vegas themselves, so there's a lot of work they have to do beforehand. So originally, my idea was to fly into LA and visit the Star Trek Online guys, then visit them for a few days, fly in a week early, whatever, and then go to Vegas and end the trip with Vegas. So we went LA and Vegas in one trip. and ran it by them, and they're like, we're gonna be busy before Vegas, so it really wouldn't work out. I mean, yeah, they're only, LA and Vegas are close together, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to do it in 2 different trips. But that's fine.
I mean, with Vegas, there's a set time and date. Star Trek Online, if we have to wait until July next year, but they have an expansion that's really amazing, and they can give us really cool access, that's the time we want to go. And if the flights are cheaper, that work within the budget. Whereas if you went, like I say, a random month, they're not doing anything in particular, we can film general stuff, but we don't get the scoop. So there's very much a, if we get the money to support a 4th trip, that's our plan. We want to support those guys. Do it justice. No one's done a Star Trek Online documentary. Let's be the proper first. Yeah. We do another update, Stuart. Let's see. We're at 15:35.
Dun, dun.
And I think we're probably still 15:35.
That's okay.
Ooh, one comment though. Always happy to support my super friend. Awesome perks. Boom, boom, and all that. Lol, live long, prosper.
Jason Vinak. Yes, Vinak Almaraz. He's the boom, boom, and all that gave it away, and the super friend thing
says it all.
Yes.
Another fun one we have, which it's not getting a fanfare or anything, but it's kind of a subtle one. The Eric Chu Battlestar Galactica print. Do you want to explain that? Because that's a fun, a special one. I think it's special personally.
Well, Eric Chu is another one of those guys that goes to Wonderfest every year. Lucky to call Eric Chu a friend. And last year, he was at Wonderfest. He signed a bunch of prints for us. He was the one that actually did the redesign for the new Battlestar Galactica. He also did the Cylon Raiders. He did a few other things on that new reboot of the show. So, I mean, if you're interested in Battlestar Galactica, that's a great print to get. Eric Chu is a great guy. I really love him. And, we're Fleet Yards as well, so we do cover other ships, other franchises, and it's great to actually have these designers and things that we can call friends and actually, get these great perks for you guys, so that you guys can enjoy them as well. So yeah, Eric Chu, if you're a BSG fan, I think it's worth checking that out because he designed a bunch of great stuff for the new reboot series.
Just as the Probot designed the Enterprise, but he designed the Galactica. I mean, that's the same level of cool. And we've got other prints that we're going to save for a later date with him. But the Battlestar Galactica, if you're a fan, please do seriously get Eric Chu print. We're really excited to be able to offer them. I love this chair. That's really, really cool. But we've got a question from Knight's Arm. Cool name. I discovered you guys not so long ago. How long have you guys been doing the channel? And one of our great moderators said 5 years, celebrating in October. Flip back said, but yes, Night Arms, almost 5 years, 4.5, long old road. Skip into episode 15. We have a good learning curve that gets very quickly better.
Really, you're gonna tell them to skip into episode 15?
Well, I'm just saying.
That's like saying start watching DS9 on season 3.
Yes, it's not like you ever say that.
I don't.
You
do. I don't recommend it. You should get character development. You should go through those shitty episodes to.
Alan Moraine, best episode ever. Alan Moraine, today to Trekyards. But yeah, no, we've got about 2 dozen guests on the show. We've talked to celebrities, interviews. We've done guest panels at several conventions. We've met up several times, even though he's in Canada, I'm in the UK. And if you like a ship, we've both either got a discussion piece on it or a full episode. And you can always tell which one it is very quickly based on the intro or the first few lines. So if there's a guest on it, if it's about a ship, always worth a watch. We look at stuff that other people just don't. So thanks, and hope you become a fan, Mr. Knight's Arm. And also there's some super chats if you want to carry through from Christopher Blur, $20. So if you want to start up there, we've got a few, which is awesome.
Well, Christopher Blur is one of our other moderators and admins from the Facebook group. He's a great guy. He's very busy. He's in the Navy. He's out, at sea right now. So he hasn't been around, but there was a $20 super chat and says, "Hey chaps, greetings from the USS Freedom. Hope you guys have been good. We have been good. Thank you very much, Chris. Glad you could make it. Kind of miss chatting with you. So hopefully we can get back to being more active in the group. And hope you're doing okay out at sea."
Yeah, that's
Take care of
awesome.
yourself.
Yeah, that's awesome. Keep up the good work, the good service, and yeah, we're pretty good. Although tiring day for both of us, and I had a really mentally exhausting meeting earlier today. That was good, but mentally exhausting. So
Yeah. Jeff Jacobs puts in $1.99 and
yeah,
says 68 watching, 74 likes. Sweet. Hashtag go like spike. Go like spike.
down, 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 down.
Hate that show so much.
Some episodes are actually okay if you're very
No,
careful.
they really suck. Sorry. Fat Produce puts in $2. Just got off work. What's going on?
A lot.
A big thing. You need to go back and watch this. We just launched new Indiegogo campaign, so go check it out to get some cool perks. Fat Produce if you can. Martin Devon puts in £5. Love to see you discuss the Vorlon and the shadow ships from Babylon 5. Dun dun dun.
We will.
Yes. They are on the list.
Yeah.
The long list.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Fleet Yards are taking still a hiatus because of many reasons, but hopefully at some point come back. Hopefully you guys will watch it, because if you don't watch it, it won't come back.
And Fat Produce puts in $2. The DS9 doc credits best moment gag was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to speak to you yet about that documentary, so I don't know what you thought, but we need to sit down and chat about that sometime.
That could be a live reviewing, although people haven't seen it, so...
Yeah, exactly.
But still.
And Richard Kennedy throws in £9.99.
Oh,
Thank
dude,
you.
Thank you.
Would love to see the captain at Destination Birmingham this year. I seen Sam last year from a distance, but didn't get a chance to say hello as I was in a queue for something. Hope to meet you this year. If you're in a queue and you see us, by all means, yell and scream. And you did I get cut off again?
I was just waiting.
Waiting for
No,
what?
you used to talk.
Oh, you froze. So
Oh.
did I get a chance? I read the thing. Did I read the whole thing
Yeah.
before I got cut off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope to see you too. And if you ever see us and you're across the room in a queue and you need to stay there, yell, say, "Hey, Trekyards!" I had a guy do that in the Canadian Tire parking lot last year.
Okay.
I was walking in and I hear, "Hey, Trekyards!" I'm like, "Huh?" And it's a guy in a red truck. He had his son with him. They were just like, "Hey, I thought that was you. I wasn't sure." I'm like, "Yeah, it's me." He goes, "You live in London?" "Yep." "That's good to see a local boy do good." Him and his son watch the show all the time. So that was really interesting. Just wandering into a store and your Trekyard yelled out. It's like, so yeah. If you see us, just
I mean, that's the thing with these conventions.
Throw something at us, get our attention somehow. We'll come up and say hi to you.
Yeah,
sure.
always come say hi. I had multiple people say hi when I was in a queue, and it was really fun. Because people around me are like, "Who is this guy?" And someone walks up to you, like straight to you. And, "Oh, I'll shake your hand. Oh, I'm a really big fan." And you're thinking, the people around you is like, "I'm happy."
It's charging you all for my autograph now.
Do.
Fat Produce puts in $2. I'd rather see a review of Bester's ship in Babylon 5.
Now, do you mean specifically the black Star Fury? I don't. Is there a bigger ship?
I don't know. While you're looking that up,
I can't remember what they're called. The people. Let me know, because there are limitations. Yeah, I know we had the Stealth Star Fury, which I just found, but I don't know if you had a cruiser. Let me know. I want to.
I don't know. Fat Produce puts in $5. If y'all come to the U.S. and come to Missouri, give me a hail, and I'll buy y'all some Aldebrian whiskey. Bleh. That was a mouthful for some reason. And Knight's Arm says, come to Texas as well. We'd love to get to all these places. Hopefully there's a convention near you that we could do eventually, that you guys can come and hang out with us. But, yeah. And Christopher Bluer, again, puts in another $20.
Jeez,
Damn,
thank you.
Thank you very much, Chris. If you make it to LA, you guys should take the relatively short trip down to San Diego to hang out, see some ships, and get some awesome barbecue. Would love that as well. We would love to go to San Diego Comic-Con one year, but it's like right before Vegas, I think.
Well, it's that basically that week. We're gonna have a really busy week before Vegas talking about the new footage from Picard and San Diego Comic Con because we're gonna have to review that, Stuart.
Mm-hmm. That's very true.
But it's good though because there'll be a new trailer, there'll be some footage, so we can do lives and get some great super chats, which will be great because we can then help fund the campaign. So it's actually be a good win-win actually.
Yeah. So Chris, we'd love to do that. I do want to get to San Diego Comic Con. Jason Vinek, he's another one of the guys that lives down there. He wants us to go to San Diego Comic Con one year too, so maybe we'll plan that for another year. But I would love to go to San Diego Comic Con for sure.
This is a great test campaign because we need the funds or we can't do it. Like, it's all extra. So if you guys get us the 12k or more, then we know these things are worth doing. Getting more celebrity prints are worth doing. Building up to these big events are worth doing. If you don't support, we have to think, okay, we can do certain trips and pick and choose. You know. But yeah, it's all possible. All possible.
And Martin Devon says, I'll buy you some Scotch whiskey in Birmingham. Stuff the Eldilbrians. Yeah. Mark Lawrence, I'll drive it for you guys after the Cryptic Studios visit. See, Mark, that's awesome. Mark is one of our best supporters and just a great guy overall. So thank you very much, Mark. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, when we go to this SCO's studios, we'll be contacting you again as well. So, Red Palace throws in $10. Damn, you guys are awesome. This is the only time I will ever correct the good commander. Don't skip any episodes of Trekyards. I've only watched about 35 or 40, and everyone has been informative and interesting. Not only that, but everyone shows you guys a little bit of our personalities, our build up from like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, they're definitely worth watching, I think.
Yeah, I think if you watch them in order, then you get a real sense of progression. And the graphics improve, the percentage improve, the resolution improve.
And you can't miss the dad jokes and the bad puns. I mean,
yeah. Well, and to be fair, if you don't watch from the start, you won't get where Sleek and all these things. Like, I think you started with Sleek, and then I took it over, and then escalated. You know.
Yeah, and then my brother wanted to bring back the word rad, so I had this platform called Trekyards. So let's bring back rad.
Yeah. Oh dear. We have fun here.
And Fleet Pass Swiftback puts in $4.99. I would drive in New York traffic to see y'all.
Oh god.
Well, that means a lot actually. Okay, I wouldn't. Oh, never mind then.
But ruined it, didn't he? He ruined it.
He did, yeah. But I definitely take a Greyhound or
Amtrak.
Well,
thanks.
I'm kind of upset now that you won't drive in traffic.
Hey, when we get there, he might. You don't know. We'll save it for that.
It's true.
Martin Devon, where roughly in the UK are you, Commander? I am in Bedford. It would be hard to find me in Bedford, so I'm in Bedford. That's okay. So shall I show off another quick print before you go into Super Chats? Just let us sort of build up a bit.
Sure.
Show off something else that's cool, because we do want to get more donations, guys. We haven't gotten a few minutes. It's been like 20 minutes, guys. You do want to give to get cool things. This is one of those fun, really unique ones.
Your video's getting kind of jittery.
I know. I'll do it. I'll fix after this, or I'll try to. It's a Klingon, Vorcha, signed by Gowron himself, Robert O'Reilly. I mean, that's like the Chancellor, who was in like so many episodes. He took, was meant to be a 1 or 2 character, and then he kind of was amazing. Was in some games.
But not today.
Yes. But yeah, beautiful Vorcha, big ass sign, custom, awesome, limited. Get while you can, limited.
Yeah, and Jason Vinek says, Trekyard, you can stay at my guest room. I've got space for you both if you come to San Diego Comic Con, and I can drive you around.
Wow, that would help.
Pays to know people, and your video's out now.
I know. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would make things a lot easier.
Yeah, and Fleet Pass Swiftback puts in $1.99.
Thank you.
At New York Comic Con. Jeez. Okay.
He wants us at that Comic Con.
Oh, that's where he would take a bus to. That's what.
And here I'm.
And now you're back. Yeah.
Well, again, we would do more international conventions, even though neither of us particularly like flying, etc., etc. But to do them, we have to do these Indiegogos, and to get the money, we have to raise funds via prints and perks, which take time to get and money to get. So it's kind of it's a rolling system of things. But this one we've been building up to for 2 years, hence why there's such a wonderful plethora of cool things. And Dan is in Sussex, UK. Nice. Oh, Martin Devon, my favourite ship, my favourite Klingon. Martin, get a print there. Get one of the prints. How many of them are there left now? Are there any gone? I don't think they're any gone. There's 3. Come on, get that print. Get that print. Because we'd love to get maybe 2,000 by end of this session. So we're looking at 470 more. If we don't, that's AO. Oh, we did just get another few. 1,585. We got another 50, I think. So yay, we got something new.
Nice.
Guys, I mean, this is fun. We're doing it live.
Yeah, and we'll be doing live updates and stuff for this Indiegogo campaign. It's a 20-day campaign, so it ends on the 22nd. We'll do live updates. Mid-campaign, we might introduce a few new perks and things. We'll see. Yes. So stay tuned, because we're going to do our regular TNG reviews and stuff, but we'll have some Indiegogo updates during the week as well, if you guys are interested. And hopefully they won't be boring. Like, I know we're talking about the same thing, but...
Yeah, I mean, how many times can we obviously show the same stuff? But we're still excited.
Not everybody comes to every live, though.
This is true. So. And someone got a Type 31 com badge. The secret's out, Stuart. The secret's out.
Oh, no. It's okay. As long as they carry it everywhere, it's fine. They just need to show everybody.
Now, let me show one that I'm very proud of. Especially proud of for a number of different reasons. Now, this one's fun because, it's not like the TV show's the best show ever. That's not the point. But this actor doesn't do that many conventions. He's the hero and captain of his own ship. The ship, I think, is a really cool design. I was able to make a print with the model, so it's full 4K, high-end, beautiful. I even then did some little lighting tricks to make it look even sexier.
Can I guess?
Yes, there haven't made choices, but sure.
Oh, well.
Have a guess, Stuart.
It's Kevin Sorbo.
It's Kevin Sorbo. Hercules.
From Andromeda.
But really, he's Captain Dylan Hunt. And I was very happy to make this like 2 days before FedCon because I was running out of time. And there it is. You don't really see the Ascendant anymore in images. But yeah, they go 4K render of the Ascendant. Custom render so all the little glow elements would pop even more. Signed by him.
And you gotta scroll down and show the picture of him signing it because he looks so happy to do so. He's so proud, as you said. And
yeah, he doesn't look like happy, but I had like a 20-minute talk with him because I got a lot signed. And I asked him some really fun fan questions, and he really engaged me. It was really I think he appreciated the fact that I was doing this because they looked like he really liked it. He said, my ship, she's a beauty. Awesome, he likes the ship. Yeah. And so yeah, he was actually really you can see that it's proud on his face. Yes, Joe, can you do something?
No, it's fine.
Okay. But yeah, please, guys, get these. Show that I'm not a maniac. I like this ship design. I like him as a captain. Prove me right about this print because I think it's really cool, and I'm definitely gonna keep one and hang it up because I like it. I think it's cool. I love the red striping. Doesn't it look cool though? Just a red accenting.
Cool. Yeah, I was just watching, and I watched 2 episodes of Andromeda this afternoon actually.
They vary in quality hugely, but there are some really good ones.
Yeah, I watched 2 really good ones. So, nice. Christopher Bloor says at Trekyards, have you guys ever thought about going through old videos and doing a live reaction to old content? It's funny you mentioned that because what did I say to you, Samuel, as our Indiegogo video was playing on this live? I messaged him, hey, that would be great to do live commentary over old videos, like a director's commentary. So yeah, I mean that's something that if you guys are interested in, let us know because I would love to watch old episodes and kind of go, pause it and talk about what happened in that moment or why that edit's there or whatever, because there are some interesting stories for sure.
And I appreciate that we've had 3 nice comments on what I'm showing here. So yeah, Fleetport said, "Oh shoot, my dad would fecking love that Andromeda print. Please do get it for him. That's awesome." And we can throw freebies in for you as well. I've got them to be got. That's the nice thing. If this makes someone really happy, because you couldn't render this, you couldn't get a print like this. That's completely ungettable, and so I'm really proud to offer it. So please do if you want it, if your dad like it. I mean, what a great Christmas present. Seriously. And Martin Devon. That's awesome. I love the Andromeda Ascendant, first of the glorious heritage class. Yes.
I think they do make great gifts for people, as you said, like Christmas gift or a birthday gift. Get it framed. Give it to them framed or something, and that'd be amazing.
And obviously, you can ask us for a picture of if there's one way of that designing it, we can give you that picture, and then you can show your dad and be like, look, he got it. Woo. And Barry says good night.
Good night, Barry.
Good night, Barry. You're up late, mate. So have a nice sleep, and enjoy your motorcycle ride to work tomorrow.
Oh well, I'm kind of running out of steam. The Cap and I are brothers separated at birth, says Christopher. Maybe. And Fleet Pacific says, well, I do owe him a birthday present. There you go. What a perfect solution that has presented itself here today.
Yeah. And one of someone I know who I might be working with or something just sent me. He has no funds, but he totally put some 3D prints into the campaign if we'd like to. He loves the channel, loves the show, and was if we're interested in giving some 3D prints away. Interesting.
Sounds like something interesting for an update video.
Yes, I mean we do have, like I say, we do have a few custom prints, a few custom other things we're saving, because we've already spammed you with enough stuff, honestly. But we don't know how this campaign's going to go. Could go great, could go not great, could save them for another time. We don't know. But what do you think about the Andromeda designs, the ship itself?
Well, we've done a mission briefing on it.
Yes, but disclaimer, that was not the original model. And
No, it wasn't.
It's not as good a ship, and I hope you'll agree that the real one looks better. I'd like to follow up because it isn't.
I think it's an interesting looking ship, and the more I see it, the more I like it. It's got some really interesting angles, and it's a very clever and cool design. Again, it has a very organic feel to it. It's kind of like a sea creature or something.
Oh, yeah.
It would almost fit in the Orville universe as like one of their super cruisers or something.
Repaint it, yeah, actually it would, and then make the rings have. That'd be fun, like a game of retexturing. See if I can make it like an Orville ship.
I think that'd be very easy to do.
I think we'll do. Oh, speaking of Orville, do I have one of those prints right here?
Oh, you might. Oh.
Right here, though. I think that's in a separate box. Maybe I'll show that in a separate live. Oh no, I do. Speaking of Orville,
Dun, dun, dun.
we have a custom Orville print signed by Mark Jacobs, I believe is his name, Isaac himself. And as we all know, Isaac, pretty cool arc, pretty cool show, and there's the ship filling up a damn lot of the page.
And do not forget, we've got an interview. Samuel did an interview with him that is on the Trekyards channel. So type in YouTube search Trekyards Isaac Orville interview, and you'll find it.
Exactly. I still
Signed
love
at the same time,
Oh yeah, same time. I still love that it's called the USS Orville. I still love that they didn't.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
The ECS.
It wasn't in the first trailer, but they did change that for the second, the actual show.
Yeah.
I guess they said screw it. CBS can't copyright USS.
Well, they can't. Lost Wings puts in $10. Thank you very much, Lost Wings.
Thank you.
Love what you guys are doing. I finally redid the Starship design I lost.
Yes.
Can't wait to work on it with you guys.
Yes, I remember. I'm good. Awesome. I don't know where the email is, so please re-email me Lost Wings on the email account. I know we've got 2 originals in the pipe. One that we're waiting to talk to you about. And then, brilliant. I mean, as you know, the donation amount we asked for that goes towards the channel, which goes towards prints, and that really helped when it was FedCon. I mean, that sort of thing really made a difference. So yeah, brilliant. We love looking at fan designs. Let us know. Re-email and I can put that to the list. Please do. And let me just quickly re-update, see if we've jumped since I showed the Andromeda print. No, 1585 still, but still darn cool.
It's really good. Everything so far that has been shown by the captain and commander is amazing. Well, thank you, Raj.
Thank you. Crazy.
Martin Devon puts in £1. Thank you very much, Martin. Much appreciated.
And Knight's Arm asks a long question. Don't mean to change topic so much. Yes, you do. You do mean to change topics. Don't lie. What's y'all's favorites of Star Trek? Series, ships, faction, enemies, thoughts on Discovery, and the new one Picard. Lots of questions, I know. And sorry, Jesus, that's a lot of questions.
A quick answer is it's too hard to answer that because there's so many great things.
We'll alternate. So I'll take the first one.
Okay. Sure.
Favorite series, TNG. Favorite ship, Ghost Ship.
The original Constitution class.
Favorite faction, Federation. Favorite enemy, Stuart.
Romulans.
Ooh. Thoughts on Discovery, Sam. Season 1 trash, Season 2 better. Thoughts on Picard?
Cautiously optimistic, but not super really thinking they're going to do a good job.
And Martin Devon clarifies the £1 was mentioning Andromeda. Yes, sir. Good. Yes. It's on my Amazon list for getting the Blu-rays because I would like to add it to the collection. Been collecting Blu-rays. Speaking of collecting Blu-rays... Oh, actually, no. I can tangent that properly. I was going to bullshit, but I did get the Blu-ray of TNG finally for our TNG reviews, so I can tangent. Enterprise D, signed by Michael Dorn, Worf himself. The diddly signature. In a big print.
It's a big ship.
Yeah. A lot of the screen.
It's not a little ship.
Yeah. Big ship. Yeah, very blueprint, this one. But yeah, diddly little Michael Dorn. He's so demure in person. He's really, like, the Worf character is him, like, acting. And you can see him signing it there in the screen. But yeah, again, Michael Dorn, classic. Worf, one of the most iconic Trek characters, and there's his signature on a custom print. Then we have 3 available of this. That's it. 3 exist. Do you want to get one of the 3? Click yes, get. Click no, get something else. I'm trying to find it. Got a way down. Yes.
Klingons are Zachary's favorite enemy. Have you guys ever considered profiles of ships from the Expanse? Oh my God, how many times do we get that question? Yes, we both need to watch it though.
That would help. Yes.
It's on my watch list eventually. I'll get there. But I've heard it's really good and I'm going to enjoy it, so that's good. I'm looking forward to that. But
it's like the last sci-fi show that I haven't seen. So once I see
Rociante. Everybody wants to see the Rociante. Chris, I still owe you the Rociante that you won on one of our live streams. But since he's one of the admins, I deal with him all the time, so I really need to send that though. But does anyone like the ships from Farscape? Well, there's been some of them from on our mission briefings.
3, I think. Yeah. Cool ships. I'd really love to archive the models from the show. I can't, no idea where they are. But yeah, I'd love to. And Knights Arms' first live chat with you guys. Sorry for the questions. No, that's absolutely fine. The reason for live is to talk to you live. So this is a great way of interacting with us and how surreal for you watching our content, our much younger content when we look different. And now here we are live for you, and you get to see us be energized about a new campaign. You should go back and look at our previous campaigns, see the younger, more not necessarily naive, just younger us from Mission America, Canada 2. I remember the first one we did, the America. I specifically moved my PC to the smaller room, so I have a white background, so it was less blur, so it was less whatever.
Yeah.
I tried specific clothing. We did it in several takes, but it was scripted. It was tricky. We bounced back a lot on it. Stressful. Yeah. But it went, and it did music and a whole thing. But it was good.
They're always stressful, but these ones are a lot more fluid and just natural, I think is a good way to put it. So, and Chris says, speaking of the Expanse, oh wait, you already addressed the Rossi thing. Yeah, I do owe you the one. I actually thought of it last night, which is funny because I was watching Ashen's. I don't know if you guys watch Ashen's reviews, but he got the model in one of the loot crates and didn't know anything about it. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get that to Chris. So it's just funny how things unfold. It's still here, don't worry, Chris.
Speaking of unfolding, we do actually have some John Eves prints. Now he is tricky to get hold of, but I was able to bump into him at destination and get a series of prints with him. So beautiful Enterprise E print, the first contact version. There's 10 of those available. I mean, who doesn't like the Enterprise E? Some people, but most do. And those are really cool. And again, nice, cheaper prints for you all to enjoy. Please do, because he is hard to catch hold of. Please do.
Lots of cool stuff, guys. Check it out. And on that note,
Yeah.
it's been 2 hours. I didn't think we'd actually get this long, but it's been doesn't feel like 2 hours. It really doesn't.
Yeah, it's great to feel supported. I mean, obviously, this sort of campaign, you need to keep going, keep raising money, keep sharing. That's a great way of getting them people know. The 16 of you have already given. You've helped us get a long way. But obviously, you guys are the most hardcore backers, are either watching us or just happen to find it. So please do keep sharing the word. We'll do more lives. We need to get at least half to be able to do Vegas properly, which I think is fair. And recoup, our expenses. Oh my god, we've invested, guys. We've invested to make this all work. But a truly amazing first night. I definitely didn't think it'd be this good. 13% in the first 2 hours. That's absurd. Really proud of us. And if there's stuff you want, get it while it lasts. And Zachary Gibbons, are the Enterprise East prints signed? Yes, signed by John Eves, the designer. Everything's signed there. That's the cool thing. That's the cool thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, tune in. I guess tomorrow we'll do a TNG review.
We're going to be doing whatever episode number it is, Haven. Yay.
Yeah, not looking forward to that one.
Stepping out to Haven. Yay, bro. Oh, wrong episode.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and guys, also thanks for the super chat. Seriously, that was unexpected, really, really nice. And you newbies out there that supported, that helps us on a monthly basis to live. So much appreciated.
And welcome to the lives, guys. There's just people that are new to the live here. That's why they ask so many questions. So that's fine. I love that.
Yeah, and I guess I will just play the video once more, and then I'll close the stream, and then me and Stu will have a little chat, because that'd be rude to just say bye. So if you want to watch, so this will be the pitch video again, so you can just watch it on the channel. It's a great thing to share, and just campaign. And I didn't even show all the prints. There's more to show another time. So thanks so much, everyone, and I will share this. So until next time, guys, he is Captain Foley.
And he's Commander Cockings.
We'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
And mute.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Captain Foley.
And I'm Commander Cockings, and we are back doing an Indiegogo campaign.
It's been a while. We haven't done an Indiegogo campaign in quite a while. But we do have a few trips and things lined up for the next year, and maybe into next year and a half or so.
This is very much a campaign to allow us to do 4 trips that we have planned. 2 that are more definite, 2 that we'd like to do, but the more we raise, the more guaranteed we can do. Because if we raise the funds now, we don't have to do 4 campaigns.
First trip is really exciting for me. This is Viva la Trekyards, I guess, because we're going to be flying into Vegas in August for the largest Star Trek convention, I think it's fair to say, on the planet, Star Trek Las Vegas. I haven't been to this since 2013. I went with Sylvia before Trekyards even existed, so I'm eager to go back now that Trekyards is a thing. With the Commander, we'll both be there. I'm sure people will recognize us. It's going to be great to actually see you guys and be able to meet you guys there.
Yeah, I haven't been since about 2008. A lot has changed in the Trek world, and obviously my part of the Trek world. As a mecca of Star Trek fans, we thought this year is the right year to go show our faces, show the Trekyards banner, and just do kind of meet and greets every day.
The cost of the flights and stuff will be covered by this Indiegogo. We do have the tickets, the hotel, and all that already booked and ready to go. So it's already a thing that we're doing, regardless of what happens, pretty much. But we just wanted to let you guys know that we will be there. We're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Well, it's fair to say we're doing some ambitious trips here, and with ambitious trips needs funding. And so our goal is the highest we've ever done, with probably the best perks we've ever done. Really, really, and we'll talk about those in a little bit, but really exciting. And just look down the page, some just superbly cool, superbly limited, and just any Trek fan would be proud to have them in their home, we hope. But the second trip, we're going to the Enterprise. Sort of. We're visiting the old Star Trek Continues sets. They're a shooting set, as opposed to the ever-amazing Star Trek original set tour done by James Corley and Ticonderoga. That is the museum. That is the flawless reproduction of everything. but it's now very much a museum. It's only for tours. But the Continue set, now called Neutral Zone, is a shooting set. Everything's ready to light, everything's ready to film, every set is ready to go. And we plan to do the most epic Constitution class, both in universe and as a set. Tour, look at, so many good videos, so many cool things.
As you said, we've been to Ticonderoga. We've seen James Cawley's amazing sets. I'm looking forward to seeing the Star Trek Continue sets, because Star Trek Continue is one of the, probably safe to say, one of the best fan series, holding very true to the original aesthetic and feel of Star Trek. So I'm looking forward to getting on those sets. And lots of cool stuff that we have planned for that. And like Samuel said, it's a shooting set. It's ready to go as far as lighting and stuff goes. So it'll be much easier in that regards.
Well, it's doubly nice because we're not going to be rushed. All these 4 trips have distinct amount of times we have for everything and a little bit extra. And not just that, but with my contacts in the fan film community, we might have some extras turning it. But how cool would it be to see some Captain Foley in the captain's chair, talk about the Connie, with some crew behind him in costume? I mean, that just makes it even cooler.
We have another trip planned as well. Since I said
Still this year, guys. It's ambitious.
We took a year off of trips, but this is, we're going to make up for it this year. In October is the second biggest, I think it's safe to say, Star Trek convention on the planet. The biggest one in Europe for sure, and that's Star Trek Birmingham. Now, Samuel has, of course, come over to here, to this side of the pond a few times. I've never once been over there in my entire life. I'm a huge Sherlock Holmes fan, so I'm looking forward to that kind of stuff as well. Plus, to see Samuel and his family, and then, of course, go to Birmingham, the biggest and the second biggest Star Trek convention. It's a lot to take on in a year.
And it's nice because I went to the destination event last year and it was absolutely amazing. That's where we got most of the prints you're going to be getting in this Indiegogo campaign. Amazing opportunity. I know the organisers, I know lots of people there, and I was recognised often. It was an amazing experience to see people, and I mean, that is a mecca of Star Trek. You know, you're going to go there if you're really hardcore Trek fans. And so me and Stuart both walking around, it's going to be fun. And with each of these 4 trips, we'll do meetups in the close area. So London meetups, Birmingham meetups, with the 2 of us. And the 4th trip, Stuart, that's probably a next year trip. But again, this campaign is to try and raise, is if we can, everything in one big go. So we have the funds so we can go at a certain time. Because the next one is kind of up to them time-wise. You guys have heard of Star Trek Online. It's pretty much the property in Star Trek that's keeping sort of prime timeline, visual continuity, canony, like that all stuff. It's Star Trek Online. And we've had an open invitation to see them for a couple of years now, and we want to take them up on that in 2020, early 2020. But obviously at that time that works for them, because they have lots of things going on. It's a bit of a process, and we would love to have the funds just be able to fly in to the Cryptic Studio, talk to everyone there, do sort of a mini documentary of Star Trek Online, and so we're on that side of America, we can see Doug and some other great designers in LA as well. So it's 4 ambitious trips, 4 parts of 2 years. Now, obviously, if we don't get all the funds, we'll do what we can, do separate Indiegogos, but the perks here are so exciting. Speaking of perks, Stuart, you've been doing some cool stuff as well.
I have. As you guys know from previous Indiegogo campaigns, we have had comm badges before, the Trekyards branded comm badges. We have a few of the original resin ones left over. They're a very limited number. We have new ones, new fancy upgraded ones coming from a great friend of the channel who does some fantastic work. So you got things like this. The Trekyards badge, it's got a nice magnetic backing, so you can use it for cosplay. And there's this one, check that out. But that's not all. There's also 2 others that we have, which we'll introduce later in the campaign, both individually and in some bundle packages where you can get the complete set. So a few options for you guys should you be interested in that.
So one thing we have that's amazing with other campaigns is prints. We're at a lot of different conventions to get celebrities that you know and love to sign some cool things. And when I say celebrities, I mean legends. This one I'm particularly proud of. William Shatner signed Enterprise. I mean, I'm so proud to see him sign this, you know, at 1 foot away from me. And not just, you know, the most iconic William Shatner, but another legend, Walter Koenig. And you can see, again, beautiful prints. Cool. And if you're not a biggest fan of TOS, I mean, who isn't? But we also have Mr. Worf, Michael Dorn himself, signed Enterprise D. Again, beautiful. And if you like DS9, we've also got Nana Visitor and Rene Auberjonois signed DS9s. And that's just some of them. We got so many. That's just some cool highlights. I mean, come on, William Shatner. I love it. I love it.
And I think it's worth pointing out, too, that those are all original renders done by Samuel.
Yep.
So it's a nice mix of Trekyards and celebrity all in one.
Limited as well. Limited. There's literally like, I mean, you'll see the ones we got as perks. That's it. No more exist.
But if you're not really into the actors or whatever, you're more into the designers of the ships. Don't worry, we've got you covered. We've got signed prints, again, original renders by Samuel, but signed prints from Rick Sternbach, John Eves, Doug Drexler, even the Okudas. Again, you come to Trekyards for the ships, after all. That's the main focus of our show. And the designers are our friends, they're great people.
Side note there, everything we're showing, everything in this campaign, we actually have in stock. That's part of the point. So everything you donate and get, it will be sent off as soon as me and Stuart meet up. But speaking of Trek, there's also non-Trek, because we love non-Trek other things as well. But look at this. Orville signed by Isaac himself. How cool is that? And again, limited, but just really cool. Maybe you love Babylon 5. I do. Here's Babylon 5, signed by Lita herself. I can keep going. But we have things from Battlestar and Firefly and more.
On this end over here, I've got some, again, Battlestar Galactica prints. If we are also known for Fleet Yards, of course. That's our spin-off show talking about all other sci-fi. So we've got some signed prints by Eric Chu, who's a fantastic friend, again, of the channel.
And Eric Chu, you should know, designed the Battlestar Galactica.
Oh man.
I mean, that's the guy. So it's just cool stuff. I mean, they're all great posters. They're all great for your home. They're all limited, and we do know they're more expensive than previous campaigns. But the fact is that we went to conventions and bought them signed from the actors, and mostly from the UK, and so the exchange rate is what it is. And so our prices reflect that, because we still need to get the budget for these trips.
And as a bonus, if you get more than one print, we're going to throw in an exclusive signed print of Samuel and myself. Not that we're anybody special, but you might be interested in a little bonus giveaway as far as that goes. So,
so that's 2 of any large print.
Yep.
And if you get more than 2, we'll probably throw in another little something. So thank you, because we really, really want to do these trips and get the funding straight away, just so we are confident to go ahead. Because like I said, we have some problems before. We've got a plan. We've got the prints. But not just prints, Stuart. There's another little freebie thing.
There are. I've been hard at work creating a bunch of great bonus things, such as Trekyards branded stickers. Got vinyl stickers. We got little Trekyards clings. These are good for sticking to windows or metal. We also got the big Trekyards bumper stickers. We have a bunch of different kinds available. Coasters, things like that. So we got a bunch of really cool bonus giveaways that we're just going to include with your perks. We're going to throw a couple stickers or whatever. See, we got a bunch of stuff.
Well, and speaking of bonus, I mean, the few of you that will actually get these perks to help us actually do the travel, you're helping the rest of the audience, the rest of the fan base, the rest of people who might watch in the future. All these videos for all these 4 trips will be out for free for all of you. So once you support us and help us reach our goal, and hopefully beyond, who knows, then the content will start coming out, and it's just cool bonuses. And again, lives from Vegas, lives from the British Enterprise, all these cool content. And obviously you can just support to get a Trekyards episode. We always have that as a perk. It's a lot less, and we love the little bit of support. And do any topic that you have us talk about, doesn't have to be a ship, and we'll just discuss it on the show.
And keep in mind, guys, in October, it's 5 years for Trekyards. We've been around 5 years already. So much more great content to come. But if you're new to Trekyards, we have a huge back catalog of videos. Go check them out. As Rob Burnett says, whenever he talks about Trekyards, you're going to get sucked down the rabbit hole. There's so many great videos.
And obviously you want to see me and Stuart together again, don't you? It's always a lot of fun. We have such good chemistry, and you guys always love seeing that. And I'm sure, because we are daft, we'll do more videos than what we are promoting now while on these trips, because we like doing cool things.
Anyway, guys, I think that's it for this campaign video. Check all the perks down below. Scoop up what you can. If you want a limited edition print, grab it now, because they'll probably go quick. And stay tuned to Trekyards channel, because we're going to be doing live updates on the campaign, as well as showing you some extra stuff that we might be adding later down the road. So stay tuned for all that cool content as well.
Any amount will help us to get to our goal, and anywhere close to the goal is also amazing. Don't feel bad if you can't donate. Sharing is a great way, because, like I said, great stuff, great ideas. We are trying to do this all for you, so if you can, just share the word on any Facebook page, or just there are many platforms. Think of one, share it, and who knows, one person might see it and think, damn, I want a Crusher print Enterprise D, who knows, and each one will get us a lot closer to the goal. So thank you all in advance for either some donation, just some sharing, or just joining our lives and being part of the community. We always appreciate you. As just said, we try and do it for you, because it does take, I mean, it's quite draining to go out and fly across the world and film stuff for you. but we love it and we want to do more. So thank you in advance from me anyway, Commander Cockins.
And as well from me, Captain Foley.
Bye guys.